Ooga, fucking ooga, cunts. This is the Cuntstream. I'm Schmeckle. We have my co-host, Wrath of Controversy. The rest of you four cunts, name yourselves.
I am Masked Society.
Now
Oh,
you,
Dodo.
bunny fucker.
Bunny fucker.
Bunny fucker? Okay, I'm Ichabod Orange.
Now our gun hobbyist, enthusiast, our gun nut. You, your turn. Name yourself.
I'm running Guns News. I do pro-gun stuff. And apparently I had to switch to my phone because I lost my internet.
And lastly, to the lesser simian.
His will is eternal. Harambe be praised. Also, I am Semaj.
He was a good boy, though. He didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
He tried to leak
But then
information
again-
about Hillary, though, and that's why he's dead. No, just kidding.
Then again, you know, Semaj is Canadian, so he did something.
Smeckle, I DM'd you the link.
Canadian.
Hopefully it went through before I lost my internet.
No, I did get that. Thank you.
Well,
Yeah, I did do something. I did nothing by letting Trudeau get into power.
yeah, I was
No
going to
shit.
say,
That qualifies as doing something, fucker.
whether or not Semaj did something, he's Canadian, so he'll apologize for it regardless.
Absolutely.
Exactly. Apologize.
I'm sorry, eh?
So have you guys heard about, of course you fucking heard about it, Tyler Preston.
Yeah, about him
Channel
losing
got
his...
shut down.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, can you give us a brief wrap-up of what's been going on?
Summary.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can summarize that. Basically, what happened is it's been about a week now. About a week ago, a little less, Tyler Preston, 20, his channel was shut down for copyright violations. Now, I haven't heard any specifics on what exactly was copyrighted. It may have been his kaiju videos that he was uploading. He was uploading really old, like Godzilla and related films. We're talking like the original black and white films. But that's just speculation on that's why he was copyright struck. I don't know. I haven't talked to Tyler about it. But he does have a new channel, and it's quickly climbing in subscribers. Hopefully within a few weeks he'll be back up to where he was, or maybe even surpass that. I mean, that's the gist of it. It was a copyright. Yeah, it was shut down for copyright. Was what he was saying on Twitter.
Yeah, I had forgotten about the fact that he puts up full movies and full documentaries and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never watched any of those.
I watched
me
a
neither. They're
couple
too
of them
long.
the ones that interested me I watched, but most of them I was kind of like, whatever.
Well, the really unfortunate part is he had, which is one of those movies that you can't find anywhere anymore.
That was one of the ones that I watched.
It's a good one, but it ended up with this whole situation of everybody kind of got fucked over because, you know, you can't find it anywhere. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Hulu. It's not on fucking a lot of the sites you have to pay that have the copyrights for it. But at this point, it also falls under fair use because of how long it's been out.
Yeah, but YouTube is pretty like weird and sticky about how they approach fair use and copyright. So I can see
That's why I can
why.
never make up their fucking mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, their terms of service are as nebulous as they get. Like, I've never seen a more wishy-washily worded terms of service for anything.
I have, but I get around.
It's definitely far too vague for any terms of service to be.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's so vague that almost anything could be considered a violation through the right lens.
Exactly. It's left too much to the people reporting and receiving those reports to decide what is and isn't a violation.
Right, and to make matters worse, YouTube Heroes is a thing.
Yeah, that's now in full
I still
force,
need to make
isn't
a
it?
video on them for a guest video somewhere else.
So yeah,
That might be a good idea for a guest video for you, Run.
Well, no, I'm gonna do it, but from Mara Jane's channel because she told me I could a while back. I just haven't got around to actually recording it.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so going on to this YouTube Heroes thing, that's in full swing, is it?
I
Yeah.
I believe so. I haven't really been following it lately, but I believe so. And I don't know this, but I suspect that might have been connected to Tyler Preston's situation.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna equate.
That was pure cancer.
Jesus.
Who was that?
That was
That
Wasn't
Semaj.
me.
That's I muted myself real quick, thinking it was me.
Goddamn,
I
I
think
was
that
gonna
was a motorcycle.
ah.
Sounded like a motorcycle.
Then it was probably a motorcycle.
Are you out and about there, Schmeck?
Always when I do the streams.
Okay.
But you were a good boy.
Yeah, I'm usually in my backyard when we're doing streams, so I can smoke. 'Cause I don't smoke inside my house.
Exactly. I need somewhere where I can smoke.
Well, I'm in the basement, so we know that I'm not responsible for nothing, and I'm using headphones. So
I'm in my bedroom with headphones on a phone, so.
okay,
I'm
so
on a
one
phone
gun.
also.
All right, so we know who to blame.
Yes, it's definitely
Canada.
Semaj's fault.
Blame
Absolutely,
Canada.
go fuck yourself.
With a tank egg.
Absolutely. This stream is brought to you by Tank Eggs. Tank Eggs, go fuck yourself.
Are
We
they
need more
doing a
tank
Harley
eggs in
convention outside your house, Semaj? I mean, not Semaj, Schmeckle.
Apparently so.
Oh.
Schmeckle lives in Sturgis, confirmed.
Tank eggs. When you have a rigid definition of pleasure.
Apparently my internet's working again, but I'm not switching back just in case it keeps going out.
Tank egg, more
Oh.
flexible than the yoga instructor you're hitting on.
Remove head from us. Just said in the chat. By the way, Semaj is angry MGTOW.
What? I didn't make out what you said there.
You are angry MGTOW, Semaj.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh!
I guess they say we sound a lot alike. So I don't know.
You do sound kind of like him, but the accent's a little off.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the quickest way to find out if Semaj is angry MGTOW. Semaj,
Yes.
are women human?
Yes.
There you fucking go. He's not angry MGTOW.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, Semaj, is Dave Colin or Competing Forever a feminist?
I don't know. I never actually really
Well,
watched
then
their
you're-
videos.
Well, then you're not
Let
angry
me-
MGTOW because he thinks that Dave Colin's a feminist.
He thinks
Angry
I'm Doom
MGTOW
is
is
burying
more
all
like
them.
if Semaj and Wrath had a butt baby, says Remove Head.
Here's an
He's
even
the
quicker way to
catcher.
find out. You're a feminist.
That's an instant no.
There you go. You are not angry MGTOW.
Okay.
Uh,
We might sound alike. I guess that's all there is to it. I guess
I
have to-
recorded a video about Angry MGTOW, actually.
I haven't even.
Don't.
I don't know. I'm just.
Don't.
I'm not even. Don't go down that road. Is it bad?
It's
Oh, okay. Can I go down that rabbit hole?
like,
Please.
if you made a playlist of all of his videos, it would be the greatest MGTOW cringe collection, exempting
Jesus.
Mayor of MGTOW. Like, he's the only really, like, more cringy MGTOW that I can think of offhand is the Mayor of MGTOwn.
Oh, now you got me curious. Now I have to go look this up. You do realize that, right?
Can I go down that rabbit hole for a second? Does
Sure.
anybody mind?
What, the MGTOW
Sure.
rabbit hole? Okay.
The angry MGTOW rabbit hole.
Okay.
You are the rabbit.
I'm gonna need some carrots in here.
To angry MGTOW, if you on the off chance are listening to this,
Figure out fucking how facts work before you decide to say things.
because the fact that you cannot seem to understand
how the fucking simplistic nature of knowing what reality is propagated to you, then maybe you should take the biggest, fattest, most angry dildo you can find. An angry one. Semaj will find you an angry dildo. Shove it so far up your ass it starts popping out of your mouth, and then fucking take 2 minutes to Google reality.
You realize now I have to look it up now, right? There's no other choice.
Dumb cocksucker. Jesus
I think we just triggered
fucking
God.
Christ.
We have triggered God. And Alice is pleased. Oh, that joke.
So, as public about this particular feeling as I can be, fuck yourself. Buy a crate of Tanga eggs and you will begin to understand my malice for your fucking stupidity.
Dude, he's so stupid. I feel like I have to teach the monkey to fuck the football and then unfuck it. Oh, I love when I can bring out boot camp insults.
Color stupid.
Like, okay,
Yeah, I saw that comment, by the way.
Angry MGTOW is so stupid, his favorite color is shiny.
Okay.
Okay, I'm at.
Angry MGTOW is so stupid. Even God's like, nope, I didn't fucking make that.
Never trust a woman. Woman begs for dominant man to return. What the fuck am I looking at? Women emulate while men create. What the fuck am I looking at? How to get over a girl?
Man, you are currently looking at exactly what feminists say when they say misogynist dumbass.
What
This is the
fuck am
people that they're talking about.
Okay, Angry MGTOW is like the perfect horseshoe theory of a feminist because he thinks that everyone is a feminist if they're not a MGTOW, just like some of the crazier feminists think that
Holy
everyone
shit.
is a MGTOW if they're not a feminist.
Okay, let me count how many fucking videos there are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
I found
10,
them all.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15 videos in one goddamn day. What the fuck?
Here's the thing, man. If you have ever seen that one guy who sits at a bar and whips his dick out and starts jacking off in a corner,
Okay.
is the fucking realization of what Angry MGTOW is. He's one of the very few people on the planet that cannot understand that just because you put your dick in a woman, you're not technically still a feminist just because you put your dick in a woman. Alone and scared and fucking frightened of his own penis, and I don't feel the slightest bit bad for him.
Don't tell people how I'm gonna kill him. Jesus Christ.
That echo though.
Oh, that echo.
Schmeckle is echoing.
Hashtag
Oh my
greatest
god,
ever.
he did a video on Undoomed.
He's
Yeah.
Oh no.
I know that a few days
no.
ago. I'm waiting for
Oh.
Dylan to response. That's gonna be fun.
Oh,
Dune's gonna eat that fucker alive.
Man clawing fruitlessly and pointlessly into the void, shouting for no reason other than to make himself feel more important, at people who could really rather never give him the fucking time of day.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a
Skeptic
minute.
is a male feminist. What the fuck is this
Wait a
shit?
minute, rewind and freeze. That sounds like Cult of Dusty to me. Because that guy's always shouting.
Okay, Milo
He's like the Billy
Yiannopoulos is a
Mays.
feminist. Milo Yiannopoulos is a feminist.
What?
Killed it. Yeah, no joke. Right here, 3 days ago. Milo Yiannopoulos is a feminist.
Yeah, the man who comes on stage and starts with the phrase "feminism is cancer" is the freaking feminist. Yes, of course. Yes, that's how it works. That's how reality works.
You know how kids dream of going to Disneyland? I think that the unrealized dream of Angry MGTOW was going to Reality Land.
I think I I think I've lost all faith in humanity. It's official, guys. This is beyond retarded. We have gone in retardedception right now.
I partially lost faith in reality when I saw that children's feminist show on YouTube.
Oh Jesus, that was horrible.
That
Oh.
partially made me cringe. That's like what?
Yeah, me and Orange watched that, and it was like the
First.
worst. Yeah, we saw. I told them that. I said we found it first, dear. Yeah, I said. Oh yeah, we found it first before Bearing. Yes.
Ah.
There's so much cringe there. We were looking up LGBT stuff, and that popped up.
You know what kind of ruined reality for me? Muhammad was a feminist. That article just like for a moment I was suspended reality, believed in the concept of a soul, and my soul was crying.
It's the nickname of his asshole.
Who wants to sell their soul?
Hey,
eBay.
hey,
Oh, hey, look who's here.
Smaj.
What?
What are you doing? You've been quiet.
Heroin.
He's jacking it. That's what he's always doing.
I'm
He's-
eating.
Oh,
Go fuck yourself.
I'll get a Tanga egg for Orange.
But hey, we have a new arrival, the brilliant mind who brought us alt-right cheese.
I couldn't pass this one up. I couldn't.
What
Well, we're glad to have you, man.
I'm sure you'll be regretting saying that by the end of this.
We
I
almost
won't,
always
others
do.
might.
Well, good. And if you always almost do, then I am doing my job correctly.
Okay, what were we gonna say before about we were talking about well, you know what we were talking about. You were saying shit in the chat about Angry MGTOW.
What about him?
What are your thoughts on him?
Well, as I said in chat, he is so gay that even faggots throw him off buildings.
Oh my god,
And
that's amazing.
just like Radfem, it's very fortunate that fuckers like him won't be breeding, because in 20 years, 30 years, they'll be gone.
God, I hope so.
We can all hope. By the way, dear, your microphone is echoey still.
Wait, how?
You are doing
shit,
God.
I turned that way up.
You are God voice.
More drugs.
I thought I was roboting. I wasn't. I was just fucking had God voice on.
So what I've been doing with Angry MGTOW for the past week is literally ripping every single one of his videos in 720 onto my hard drive, because I don't think it's going to be more than 3 to 4 months before this motherfucker nukes himself, and I don't want to lose all that keck.
Dude, that's so much keck to lose. You have a valid point. You should totally send me a link to your drive with that shit, because I want that shit too.
Oh, they're
Yeah,
not
I
on my
like
drive,
kecks.
dude. I'm not storing that amount of files on there. If you need a specific episode and he gets nuked, just let me know. I've got him. So
Will do.
So much in the situation that I would love to point out, but in this situation, no, I'm not. No, fucking not even gonna. Dude's a douche.
By the way,
Damn
by the way, Orange, we're doing a video together with Angry MGTOW.
No. He's not a douche, because douches have an actual function.
No. Me and you are gonna watch a video, and we're gonna do a video together. And you're gonna enjoy every moment of it, because I'm a masochist on that shit.
Oh God, what are you going to subject me to?
I got a video planned for you.
Oh,
I'm seeing it
God.
right now. I'm not
All
spill-
right.
I'm not spoiling it for the group though. You'll see.
All right, folks. This is the Cuntstream, not the lovers stream. So, banana, eh?
No, you get no, but actually no. You get a banana, but
The
you
only
only
one
get it
that
up your
gets-
ass.
the only one that gets
I'm not TJ.
okay.
Hey, Ars is talking.
Yes.
Oh, all I was saying was the only one that gets a banana is TJ.
Okay, well,
Aw.
if you would do us the favor, Wrath, why don't you give us a different freaking subject to talk about? Because Angry MGTOW is gonna make me an angry fucking bunny.
Karen, the woman that's talking about anti-feminism shit, the one that's on or MRA. That's an MRA.
Oh,
Karen.
Karen Strong.
Yeah, I can't say her last name. She apparently is a feminist.
What?
God damn it!
That's according
please.
to Angry MGTOW, right?
Hey, look,
For
there's
the love
of
nothing
God,
wrong
can
with
we-
being a
we-
feminist. Okay, I am a sixth wave feminist. I believe that all women need to be put into cages for their own protection against or from evil, angry, white cisgendered males like me. So the only way to keep them safe is to put them in a fucking cage and take away all their rights.
They have to be in padded cages so they don't hurt themselves, though.
Oh no, then they have to be rope
Their own good.
bunnied.
So what we should do, considering like there's like this bill law or something or other trying to go through here in Canada about this pronoun bullshit, we should just crowdsource right now in this little chat. What should be
$3?
No, pronouns. If we're going to be forced to use pronouns, if I have to use pronouns, what do you think should be the best pronouns I should go by? I'm quite favorable of having my pronoun be nigger.
Fuck and fuck self.
I was thinking nig, nog, and negroid.
Gentlemen, Schmeckle's new pronoun is niglet.
No, that's Schmeckle's baby.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, you mean the unholy love child of Semaj and Schmeckle?
Oh, apparently,
No,
apparently.
the unholy love
Angry
child of
MGTOW?
Schmeckle and a moose.
I think-
So Angry MGTOW is Schmeckle and Semaj's and Wrath's child?
Their angry love child. It was from Angry Sex. Yes.
Angry sex.
Oh, man.
So it's from one of the first Cuntstreams that I was in. Okay.
Yeah.
He is that shit that dripped from the load shot in the ass to the pussy and infected Mrs. Schmeckle.
Oh, can we move on from Angry MGTOW for the love of God?
Can we?
I don't think
Can we?
it's
Can we? No. I think he's full of keks from what I'm seeing. I'm looking at his fucking list. There's so many keks
He is
here.
the dumbest motherfucker you will ever meet. I guarantee you.
Even dumber than Milo Stewart?
Even dumber than Milo Stewart, yeah.
Dude,
to be
like,
fair, did anybody see that fucking cringe fest?
Which one?
Milo freaking out on like crying and shit because everyone's so transphobic against non-binary people. Fuck you.
Look,
Women will go extinct.
YouTube
I
is
can't
the
watch
absolute-
her stuff.
Oh my god, there's so much stupid here. Women will go extinct.
let it go.
Men go extinct. Men go extinct.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's not.
I know you've got your little fucking artificial womb goddamn concept, but guess what? Fucking half the time you're going to end up with a lady baby with it. They're not that bad.
Oh, that is the best pronoun ever.
Lady baby.
Oh man, that's brilliant. That is fucking
See,
brilliant.
this is why I say crucifixion should come back, and some people should be crucified live on television.
You do
Fucking
realize
take
that
Angry MGTOW, crucify him.
you do realize I'm gonna have to. How far does his videos go back? Jesus Christ!
Let it
To
go.
the rabbit hole. Stop
Close
going
down
down
his
it.
page.
How many of them are there? It's like a never-ending list.
Dude, she's
Now I'm glad my
obsessed.
internet
She's
is
obsessed.
down.
There's nothing left.
Not gonna stop.
Nope.
Mask, it's not gonna stop. Just fucking stop going down that rabbit hole.
Can't.
There's
It's-
nothing there. There's no bunnies inside. I guarantee
little
fucking
girls
it.
are
We evacuated a long time ago.
Little girls are awful.
Wave lost her.
What?
Sweetie.
Just don't.
Someone
Just don't.
someone find something shiny to get her distracted. Look, sweetie, go away from this, all right? You can come back to it later. You now have new materials to make videos on response stuff in future videos. That's fine. Don't overinflate it with all this shit.
I would say, Mask, just look at my avatar. There's plenty of shiny in there.
Oh, shiny.
You're gonna end up with more cancer than I have, okay?
Or look at Schmeckel's avatar. There's like stars or something in the background.
There's also
Did you ever edit out the
cum
the
stain?
pink smudge on his face?
Nope, he still got it.
Clearly
No, I'm gonna
toon stain.
I'm gonna
his
leave that
eyes, yeah.
there.
He still got a Semaj cum stain on it.
I mean, I could have left it there if you wanted me to, but you didn't say specifically which one I'd remove, dear.
Wait,
I would have
are
added.
we
I
talking
would have.
about the same thing?
I'm talking about his bunny rabbit thing.
No.
I could have added not a red one, but I could have added a lighter yellow, like a pale, to add a shine to it.
Okay, well, I just
Dry.
let you know that there was a small bit there where he was trying to ask me about the pink smudge, and you came in saying, "I was trying to remove it, honey," but I was like, "What? What?"
Yeah, there was a pink smudge on the top of his eye that I kind of removed.
Oh no, I was talking about Schmeckel's
Depiction on
avatar.
Schmeckel's face.
No, he still got it.
That's that bloody cum mix.
Pink stain on his fur.
I'm just telling you, it was an awkward moment to come in.
I'm sure she.
Irony.
The
Phrasing?
irony, yeah.
Was it a free bleed?
Oh.
Hey, so
Or
here's
did
a
you
question
write
for you
the-
guys.
Go ahead.
How many of you are familiar with the universe of Dune?
Yeah.
Not at all.
I know of it.
Okay. I want to know where you're going with this.
Well, answer my question then. What do you know of the universe of Dune?
Familiar.
Okay. Do you know
So-
who and I know I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of this, but the Beni Talaxu or whatever are? Those are the ones that genetically engineer people.
Yeah, the Beni
They
know
make the face
now.
dancers and stuff.
Yeah.
They are the eventual reality of MGTOW.
Oh God, no.
That actually makes sense.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Staying
Yep.
out of this.
They basically use women as birthing chambers and chemical synthesis chambers, and yeah, that's where MGTOW is trying to go.
Oh, just to make another pot shot at white Sith male. Did you notice that feminists are the Sith?
Yeah.
I have explained this to Mask, but I don't know if I've explained it to anybody else.
Well, let's hear the explanation on how they're the Sith.
Well, think about your Sith code. What is the code of the Sith?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Well, I'll summarize it because I don't have it pulled up, but generally what it is
I have it right here.
Go
Peace
ahead.
is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me.
What does that
Holy
sound
shit.
like?
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter and the feminists and the social justice movement. Who is right, bitches? Come on. Tell the bunny lord what you fucking need to hear.
Kneel before the bunny lord.
I kind of think that if you were to compare my stance to Star Wars lore, I would say that I would fall under Grey Jedi.
Of most people that are in the anti-social justice area would fall under either Grey Jedi or
What is the Jedi equivalent of Hitler? Because that's what I would fall under.
Darth Bane.
Yeah, pretty much.
Darth Bane. That sounds like Bane's Halloween costume.
Sounds like a
Not
white
quite. He was
white
the
Sith
one
male.
that
Sounds like a
the
white
one-
Sith. Oh God.
that implemented the rule of two, which is why there can only be one apprentice and one master, and then the apprentice kills the master in order for there to the master. And that is because through that chain, the Sith became more and more powerful and more skilled, because only after the apprentice had learned everything that the master had and improved it, the master.
Okay.
I just say, Remind me of the order. Like, Darth Bane was the master of who?
God damn, what the fuck was her name?
Well, hold on. Before you get thinking about that, does it matter at this point because it isn't going to be technically canon anymore?
Well, and I mean, does anybody
Yeah.
really actually care about Star Wars in the first place?
Ooh, that shots fired.
The Legends series. So, the short and sweet of it is you've got Darth Penumbras, then Darth fuck is his name? The one that everybody said that Snoke was supposed to be
Plagueis?
Darth Plagueis.
Plagueis or
Yes,
Plagueis.
and
yeah.
then it was Darth Sidious.
And then Tyrannus wasn't. No, where was Tyrannus?
Yeah,
in there?
Tyrannus was in there.
Tyrannus was the master of Sidious, wasn't he?
Tyrannus was actually an apprentice of Sidious, and so was Maul.
Okay.
Like, eventually Sidious is like, yeah, fuck you, go away. And then he ended out with Anakin, which became Darth Vader.
Anywho.
Yeah, Star Wars and shit.
Anywho. Speaking of franchises, they're going down the fucking toilet. The newest Star Trek movie was not a Star Trek movie, in my opinion. It was an action movie based in Star Trek setting.
Yeah, I could see that.
It had like all the cheesy bullshit action movie tropes, like hold on to something. Really?
Well,
Yeah, that is kind
motorbikes and everything.
Wrath of Controversy would be great at CinemaSins.
If CinemaSins weren't a thing, I would love to do something like that, but I feel like no matter how I approached it, I would just come across as a wannabe CinemaSins.
Do it with fucking shit that CinemaSins doesn't touch, like anime sins or fucking video game sins.
That's a fan series.
I'm pretty sure those are actually both already things.
They are, but fuck, if you can do it better, do it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could do that with my gaming channel.
Yeah, do like video game sins. But the quick and short and sweet of it is if you want to really do something good done before. And if you really want to do something unique, you're going to be parodying something.
Yeah.
So fucking parody away, and if you can make it better, make it fucking better.
Oh, by the way.
Okay, Weird Al.
By the way, Orange, I replaced it and added the red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if you saw the message. Because I know how you are. You get distracted just like me. I'm listening to
But
nerds.
then there's that hyper awareness thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, so here's a question.
Shoot.
How, for those of us who are in the United States, how much do we expect gun prices to inflate should Hillary get elected?
Oh, dude,
Oh, good.
come on!
I can't
now.
afford them now.
Look,
Yeah.
I literally have 5 AR lowers sitting here, and I own like 23 guns. I'm literally considering taking a loan out from the bank, literally just to go buy more weapons, not for my own need, but to turn around and sell to people as soon as the prices on fucking ammo and weapons jump, because everybody's so fucking twitchy and scared that Hillary's gonna blacklist it.
Yeah.
It always happens.
Given the turnaround on a loan, I would say go today.
Well, see, that's the difference between having a personal available line of credit. Thankfully, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. See, I don't currently have an open line of credit because Wrath was an idiot a few years ago and trusted a significant other who's no longer a significant other with access to my credit card. So my credit is in the shithole.
See,
Mine's probably
so
lower
that's
than
the
that.
person you ate.
Oh, here comes MGTOW.
Social justice waifu totally spent a lot of my
It's
money and
October
ruined
31st.
my business. However, she did not damage my credit report. I am still above 720. So fuck it.
I'm
Yeah.
probably about negative 500 now.
I just barely broke back into 600, and that's because I formerly
Are we
worked at a
seriously
credit
talking-
repair company, and
Are we seriously talking about our credit cards? I don't
Well-
even have one, so
Well, to
my
be
social
fair,
security number is 123456789.
your
Repeating.
credit score is
No, my
much,
credit-
much more valid and important than Angry MGTOW.
It's true, and it is something that if you're not aware of your credit status, you should probably figure that out
Yep.
because it will make a huge difference in way more aspects of your life than you
Oh
expect it
fuck!
to.
Who let the cripple in?
Damn it! I was about to make some ableist comments, and now I feel
Roll out.
semi-guilty.
Oh, make more.
Roll out.
Oh, and by the way, I got headphones, so no more echo.
Yay!
Can
Yes.
I point out a slightly weird thing that I've noticed about that?
Sure.
Shouldn't you have bandages on the like if you're not mobile, like stuck in a wheelchair, like for a bird, I mean, other than like flopping around a bit, I mean, flying is still a viable option.
That's a very good point.
Hmm.
Bird is technically still mobile. It's just, got in a wheelchair.
Are you trying to make me jealous of the bird now? Is that?
Well, I mean, if you look at the wings, they're quite short. It's possible the wings are clipped, and therefore flying more than a few feet isn't possible.
And now the stories you can go with from
Okay,
now on.
Well, when I had my bird, I
I
did do
hate-
that, and they say that when you clip the wings, they become more submissive, easier to train.
Oh yeah, they can't get away.
Here's the thing.
So basically, what you're
And
saying
I-
is we should remove
like a
legs
dick.
from women,
Well,
and
like,
they would be easier to train
like-
too.
Literally, I came back like I wasn't listening to half your shit, and it's like, oh yeah, it'll make it easier. You can fucking do that shit. It sounded like rape right there. Out of
To be fair, because I'm weird like that, the plumage on the wing, it doesn't indicate that they're clipped.
Well, it's nice to finally
You would
hear your
notice.
voice.
Viable difference.
And who knows? If you look at the size of the wing based on the size of the body, it's kind of like that whole, swallow with coconut to its leg. I don't think that those wings could lift said bird. So,
No,
Well, he couldn't
probably
lift the
not.
chair, but he could probably, like, the bird itself could lift. It,
I have another
definitely
one that
not
makes
the
me look
chair.
I got another one that makes me look like Pidgeot, so Semaj drew it. So
Yo.
well, it's
The
better than
Pokemon.
Skyrat. I mean, Seagull. I mean, Skyrat.
And there is a Pidgey and a Pidgeotto, but there is no Pidgeot.
Isn't there a
Dude,
Pidgeot?
Pidgeotto then.
Pidgeot is
Yes,
pronounced
Pidgeot.
Pidgeot
Fucking
because
Eh.
Japan.
There's even a Mega Pidgeot.
Oh no, it is Mega Pidgeot. Run for your life.
Yeah, don't test me on Pokemon knowledge, motherfucker. You are gonna go down that hole and you're not gonna come out.
I know pretty much dick all about
No,
Pokemon because
my
I was too
favorite
old for
Pokemon
that
is-
shit.
My favorite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. So
Oh fuck your Bulbasaur! I got my Charmander.
Favorite Pokemon isn't Wheelchario.
Ah!
Fuck your
Oh,
Pokemon.
okay.
I have dignity.
No, it's that fucking set of keys.
Goddamn Klefki.
What the hell?
I
Okay,
saw that
that's-
recently that they're like, this is the new Pokemon. It's like, really?
Okay, now that is a question I do have for those of you who like the whole Pokemon thing. At what point is it just fucking retarded? Because I feel like it's been that way for years now. Like they're just grasping at the ends of straws at this point.
There is literally a Pokemon called Vanilla Ice that is just a fucking ice cream cone. We ran out of ideas years ago. We are on Gen 7, and it fucking went retarded at Gen 3.
It's because people can't just let shit die. Really,
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it just needs to die and be done. It gets so much better when there isn't a bunch of garbage related to it.
I'll make sure to bring my rope with me and go strangle the Pokemon creator.
One of the best examples of an artist or a creative person, kind of reinforcing that idea that you just expressed of letting shit die is the second half of the Llamas with Hats series.
Oh no, that series should have kept going.
No. Jason Steele made the second half the way he did, specifically to tell his audience, hey, you should just kind of let a good thing run its course and die instead of asking for more and more.
Oh, I fucking love it though. Fucking love with hats. Goddamn baby
Here
hats.
is the perfect example of when Pokemon decided to die. In the 4th generation of Pokemon, there is one called Glaceagon. It is a fucking snowflake. That's it. That's all it is. It's just a snowflake.
Well, hey, that one will survive forever because global warming is
Is it a special snowflake though?
It has a very high special attack and a very high special defense. So technically, yes.
It's just a little bit special.
I think the problem with Pokemon is that they often, well, it's the same thing with any other company, is that they bring in new people to come in, and then they have no idea what to do with it. Because it's like, I think with the game that we're talking about, that was specifically like the first, or not the first, it's one of the newer-ish kind of games. It was really not that good. It really wasn't very good at all. And I'm thinking it's because they got a bunch of new people working on it. So, yeah, they don't really know.
In Pokemon Go, pretty much no one's talking about it anymore. So,
well, that's because they fucked up a lot with Pokemon Go because it was mostly just nostalgic purposes, and it was sort of barely a game. Yeah. But then all the things that people like to do, like there was these websites to find Pokemon and all this other group related stuff, and people were helping other people out finding rare Pokemon. They shut all that down. That Niantic, they shut all that down, and when they did, then the fans just disappeared because the very thing that's bringing the fans to it is gone.
It was the No Man's Sky of the mobile platform.
See,
here's the thing about the actual reason why Niantic did that. In order for them to have done the tracking system that they used, they had to into the game, which was causing a significant amount of pushing. Because the only way to do that is to build a shit ton of dummy accounts.
Rip the headphone out of my ear. That's good.
The dummy accounts running around to locate the Pokemon. I mean, kind of a dick move, but that's kind of how it goes. I mean, look at how bad Pokemon's getting. They have literally started rehashing old Pokemon and just changing their color and what they look like a little bit, and just saying that, oh, there's a fucking island in the Pokemon world where everything's different. Yay!
Another one. It's like
could they just like invent a new trainer character and then he has to go out and find it? But like
well, to be fair, they're using that whole concept of like similar to when animals migrate to different areas, and then things might change like for whatever reason, and
yes, but doing that
until evolution,
it's complete admittance that there is no new material to be written at that point, though.
You know what was really fun though is like
all it is.
Back in the day, Pokemon Snap or whatever on N64. That was fun.
I don't.
Sorry,
remember
there was
that
nothing better than fucking murdering Pokemon with that goddamn pester ball.
See,
on that one, I believe you just had to take pictures of them. That's all you could do, really. But it was.
See, Pokemon Go is basically Pokemon Go is basically if you combine a fitness app, Ingress, and an acid trip, you have Pokemon Go.
I'm just waiting for somebody to literally take Doom, like the original game, and just replace all the evil demons with Pokemon, and give Ash Ketchum a shotgun. I would play the fuck out of that. I don't want to catch them all. I want to kill them all.
Moemon, okay?
The first time my friend mentioned Pokemon
Gotta
Go,
kill them all.
I got his friend on Facebook in a wheelchair, and he goes, "Pokemon just told me I have to walk to hatch my eggs, so I can't play it."
There's actually a guy that lives
Pass
not far
around,
from me
motherfucker.
that has a power chair and like one of those like positionable stand things for his phone, and he's actually a really nice guy. I've talked to him a few times because when I was playing Pokemon Go for the first month it was out, there's a park about a mile away from me that has like 7 Pokestops within about a half a kilometer loop. And he said it was the most he ever got outside. So, it's too bad that they've kind of fucked the pooch on that game, because there were a lot of good things happening with it until they screwed it all up.
Well, then you had the zombie hordes of Pokefaggots wandering into people's property and shit. They're just lucky they didn't end up on my property because they would not be living still.
You see, everyone has guns where I live, so no one wants to trespass. Because we all know that you're going to be in a gunfight and they have home court advantage.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing.
And I
Chair.
just talked to the people about my situations that they said that. Okay, go ahead, sir.
If you want to like make a little bit of extra coin and you happen to have one of those fucking power chairs, just tell people, hey, if you want, you can pay me X amount of money, and then you can put your phone into this little basket on the front of my goddamn power chair, and I'll just drive around with it. Because at this point, the little fucking candy bullshit that evolves your Pokemon just by walking around, having that Pokemon set as your buddy.
The way Wrath was talking was funny because he's like, "Oh, there's this guy in my building or whatever that's in a wheelchair, and he's actually really nice." As if all disabled people are assholes.
Yep.
No,
it's true.
The reason I said that is because most of the people I live near are assholes to me because I have tattoos and piercings, and I live in Utah. That's why I said he's actually really nice. It's because most people I don't know are total dicks to me.
Yeah, I'm sure the Amish or the Mormons, they don't really appreciate the tattoos too much.
I wear like 3 to 5 rings at a time.
Well, that and you have a fucking reputation in the town you live in. I think that may actually be more of the problem than how you look. Because I had tattoos, piercings, and a big fat ass mohawk living in Salt Lake City, and nobody treated me a lick different.
Well, Salt Lake City is way more liberal than Utah County.
Fair enough.
No, I wasn't well liked before I had this reputation.
Which was your reputation that preceded that reputation?
Yeah, pretty much.
So it's still reputation, not metal.
Yeah, well, I mean, my reputation kind of went down the hill when I stopped doing the Mormon thing.
Yep.
And that's pretty much all it took. Like, they actually treat people who are never Mormons better than they treat former Mormons.
Well, of course, because a jack is just totally fucking like the biggest pile of shit that you can ever fucking meet, They had the grace of God, and then they left it. Like,
I'm not even a jack.
That TLC
Jacks
thing
go
was
to
so
church
funny,
on
though.
Sunday. You'll be lucky to get me to go to church on Christmas.
Oh well,
that TLC thing where they went back like after the fact and tried to recreate everything on the ones who are escaping Mormonism or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Such bullshit.
I know what you're talking about. Trust me, like 30 people sent that to me. They're like, "Oh, you're gonna love this." It's kind of like, it's interesting.
No, the people were like, the people who were fighting and like whatever, they were already long married and had a kid since way before the show was filmed.
Mm-hmm.
So all those scenes where they're like, "Oh, we're being chased off the compound," they weren't.
Of course they fucking
They're all
weren't.
recreations. No, they probably were at the time when they actually did leave, but because Warren Jeffs is crazy.
Well, the whole thing about that is that's a fringe group of the Mormon religion.
Oh, I know, they're exiled.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have devolved into Mormonism.
Which is still a better love story
where we're at
than
in life.
Let's talk South Park Mormonism instead.
We had started talking about fucking MGTOW, and I think Angry MGTOW is still less relevant than Mormonism.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
True.
Just saying, we have actually gone up a little bit in quality. Not much, not much at all, but a tiny bit.
I actually like Sandman's videos because of the way his voice is. It's just so ridiculous.
I think Sandman from presentation. I think he seems the most reasonable, but we all know. I mean, like it's all crazy.
I don't know about this Sandman person, but I've got a feeling I don't want to.
His voice goes up at the end of every sentence. I'm serious. It does every sentence. That's how it ends. Like he's asking a question.
Yeah.
That annoys me when people
money.
do that. Like, if you're not asking a question, don't intonate like you're asking a question. It's just obnoxious.
You mean when everybody does this?
Don't give women all your money.
It's kind of a conversation, but it's also sort of a question.
There was one guy, though. He did a video where he said that marriage is a psyop or whatever. But when he's talking and you show the guy, you can see the shame in his eyes, and that he's like
angry MGTOW.
That he was really hurt by
Are you
women.
ever going to stop doing that?
No, I'm not gay.
Not. Have you ever sucked a dick?
Trying to sound like that nude vegan guitarist.
Like there are reasons that I understand.
No, not the vegan guitarist.
That's what he sounded like when he's doing that. That's what he sounded like.
We were swinging like we made like a quarter step forward, and by bringing up that guy, we just took like 20 steps back.
Yeah, there's the goddamn pit. We just jumped head
I
first.
think there's good reason for being MGTOW, and then there's stupid reasons for being a MGTOW. You know.
Well, yeah.
And most of them are a woman hurt me.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like living MGTOW-ish for a while, even though I didn't really identify with the group. I was just kind of like, you know what, I don't really want to deal with relationships right now. But it wasn't like a permanent thing. It wasn't like I think women are evil. It's I don't think I'm making good relationship choices.
Look, there is nothing more satisfying
now
than your own fucking hand, okay? Nobody can pleasure you better than yourself.
Now.
Unless it's a Tanga egg in your own fucking hand.
But that's not a person, but point taken.
Let me point you out a thing here. None of these people, free, bitchy, whiny, irritating, mirror image of feminine.
Well, I used to get pushed around by women a lot and let them walk all over me in my relationships. Then I discovered BDSM, and they don't do that anymore.
Well, yeah,
I don't.
Well, yeah, trust me, I'm not.
No, I don't put up with the game playing anymore. I just don't.
See, trust me, I'm not that way anymore. It was a temporary period in my life after a long relationship ended really poorly.
And I have Stockholm syndrome, so I have no place to talk.
Yeah, but when you're raised with like respect women and treat women properly and treat women like queens and whatever, you know, it does get into your head. And then when you go into a relationship like that, you get walked all over.
Oh, trust me, sir, I have 3 older sisters, and I barely knew my dad as a kid, so I can definitely understand that idea.
But this is the point that I'm trying to fucking make.
I had one girlfriend she literally would do nothing I wanted unless I went and bought her an iced cappuccino from Tim Hortons first.
Wait, what's that, Orange?
This is the point that I'm sitting here trying to fucking make.
Masqued, mute me again, I will kick you. That's not a joke.
Son of a cunt, I swear to God.
No, I'm just saying, I'm the co-host, you're a guest. Show some respect. But go ahead, Orange. Go ahead.
Am I gonna like start talking and get like 5 seconds in, start getting talked over again, or
go ahead, dude.
Can you finish the point I've made 3 times now?
Go ahead.
People will not stay MGTOW down in their fucking sad little realities and understand eventually that if they wish to be functional human goddamn being, they have to be social. Sad part about it is the exact thing that we're fucking doing right now. This whole internet community bullshit is unfortunately one of the reasons why these people are existing. Allowed themselves to become so sucked in to a community, to this tribe, that anything outside of it seems strange and unrealistic. It is the same thing if you indoctrinate a child into a fucking religion. Everything else seems weird. Everything else seems strange. Women are bad things, don't you know? Jesus fucking Christ, these people don't seem to understand. Yes, fucking women may be fucking fundamentally different from you. It's a sexually dimorphic fucking species. But that doesn't make them not human.
Right.
Terrible fucking creatures. Not every woman out there wants your resources. Okay? Most of them just want to have a fucking decent relationship with a guy who is going to act like a gentleman. And it has seriously become this whole fucking thing of feminism's pulling you one way, tugging you away from what it was to be a real goddamn man, and then fucking MGTOW's tugging you in the opposite direction. And the sad part of it is being a man is dead fucking center between them. You are not going to bend over backwards and get fucked in the ass by them, but you are not going to be a dick and say they're not human. So if you want to be a real fucking man at this fucking point in time, you cannot go MGTOW and you cannot be fucking feminist. Because feminism is one side and fucking MGTOW's the other. You're the same goddamn coin of fucking stupidity.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Orange Rant of the day.
Well, let's be honest here. It probably won't be the last. If we keep talking about controversial issues and society.
But the thing is, there are a lot of women that want you to be that nice guy that you were talking about, but also have a six-pack.
Well, they can say that they want the nice guy. Maybe that's not what they want.
But they always blow nice guys off. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, well, maybe they don't know what they want. They think they know what they want, but maybe they don't know what they want. I don't know. That's part of why you have to interact with different people and see what works.
See, my experience has
that's
been...
the thing. None of us know what we want. Nobody fucking does. We're not going to find what we want till you try.
We can hear you now. I think you had muted yourself because I saw the mute icon on you for a while.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, I muted myself because I don't. That's fucking weird. Anyway, I am sorry for muting your wrath. I felt like that was appropriate because I felt like you guys were going to keep talking over Orange, and I know you were the host of the host, but anyway, so as the token female here, to an extent, I would agree that yes, I would agree with you on the fact that yes, women do blow off men that want that say they want the nice guy, but they don't want it. Now, psychologically, I don't understand. I don't understand that as much as the next woman because I'm kind of a special case on that matter. But I think when you talk about females and males, the differences and everything, the reason that they brush off the nice guy is, coming from my own personal experience on this, is because they feel like they're not strong enough.
Well, yeah, that was something I was going to kind of bring up. Is that the thing is I think the case is true in a lot of situations where I've seen relationships I've been in, women I've known, where Orange has a point where a lot of times they don't know what they want, and that's also true of most men. We don't know what we want, but the thing is I think that what is more satisfying in most relationships is really a balance. Like if you're too much of a nice guy, then you're kind of a bitch. But if you're too confident, you're kind of an asshole. I think what they really want is the guy who knows when to be what.
Yeah. And that's hard in this day and age.
Dead fucking center.
Well, yeah, I'd say that, like, as far as broad spectrum appeal, I think that regardless of your orientation and interests, I think that a centered, balanced person is probably more desirable in almost all cases.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like, I don't mind a woman who can be kind of a bitch sometimes, but if she's always a bitch, then I'm not going to deal with her.
Yeah, I would agree with you. It's the same thing. Oh, go ahead, Orange.
Let's take the main example that I always fucking hear from MGTOWs. The woman who wants to be taken out to dinner. Here is how that process goes for the feminism side, the MGTOW side, and the being side. Feminist side, you go out, she pays for the meal because she insists, and then you take her home, you'll drop her off and fucking walk away, and then never speak again because you made some slight during the dinner. On the MGTOW side, you go out for their own meal, and then, you know, you fucking go, you take her home, she's like, "Aw, thanks, I had a nice time," and you fucking never see each other again because she feels you're a goddamn dick because you could not be bothered to pay $15 for a burger for her. Jesus Christ, it's such a fucking travesty. Most of the cases that you're going to end up with is you have asked that woman out. You have put yourself out there in that situation. Now let's get to the dead center of it. You take this nice lady out. You fucking take her to the goddamn fucking place. You pay for her meal because you asked her for her. It was your request. Out. And then you pay for her fucking meal. You take her home. You get a kiss and you fucking walk away. And then by the third date, you are fucking balls deep in her. And the reason that you're balls deep is because you're not a bastard.
And she's not a cunt.
And she's not a cunt. Because it can go both ways. Like, if a woman is a piece of shit, she's a piece of shit. If a guy is a piece of shit, he is a piece of shit. And in many of these cases, I have to say, maybe the fact that these MGTOW people are not fucking getting into a fucking fruitful, useless relationship is because you're such a bastard.
It's true. And I think, honestly, one thing that is a really common theme on either side of the coin of stupid, as I'm going to call it, is they're either way they're very self-obsessed and self-important.
Well, it could also be that these are also guys who have been in bad relationships before, and maybe that just sort of jaded their view of relationships in general.
Well, yeah, but here's the cold hard truth. If you're over 25, you've probably had at least one shit relationship. If you go into a relationship expecting that, you're going to get it.
Yeah.
Well,
fulfilling.
Yep. And like I think feminists and MGTOWs do that to themselves all the damn time.
Well, I don't think. I think yes, there is an extent where MGTOWs put themselves in that situation, but I also think that certain other forces can kind of make it a little harder. One being like feminism, which makes women paranoid about relationships. Which also, if you're a more paranoid person, you'll be more of a bitch. And try to go out for a simple date isn't as easy as it used to be, just because women nowadays can be more paranoid because of that stuff. And then, I mean, that I don't know, it could be harder to deal with. Forget where I was going with all this. I think I was going to say something about the legal system, about how that's also it really corrupts people in pretty bad ways, especially what it does to men in relationships. Even if, like, part of the reason, like, I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, and mostly because I've seen guys who have simply asked women out for coffee and end up in jail that day just because, you know, this whole paranoia thing has been blown out of proportion. And I'm not joking.
In Canada.
I mean,
you guys aren't people anyway.
Well,
I'm kidding.
Yeah, well,
kidding. Go ahead.
Simians.
Yeah, you're disembodied rabbit head. Why do I have to listen to you?
Exactly. Yeah, let's add on this bitch.
Canada only brand of type of Lay's chips today. So.
Like, Semaj, here's the thing. You can get into a decent relationship, be a happy person, and fucking go on your merry goddamn way. Because from what I've seen of you, you are not a bastard.
No.
Me.
Let's take it to the fucking far extreme. Let's go straight to AIU. That man will never have an actual healthy relationship because he's too much of a bastard.
Yeah.
Say, you know, maybe I'm wrong on this. But even as a sociopath, I'm not that big of a dick.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
you
is,
get a whole new level of asshole.
And you're like, yeah, most of the people you see wearing those shirts, you can look at them and know that they're not going to be very decent in a relationship.
I think
Well, I think there's also sorry.
the only reason that I really don't like AAU, if I had one huge, let's pull out the fact that he's not a bastard fact. Let's pull out his personality altogether. His videos just no. Like the stripper stuff, the fucking women shit. It's like it's clickbait as fuck, dude. Please no. I mean, I mean, I can appreciate the female form, and I'm sure a lot of guys can, but you're literally what you are doing is promoting porn. It feels like that's what it feels like to me. I could be wrong. No,
don't
get
look
me
at
wrong.
certain women and be like, that girl's a bitch, and you can tell, and you're probably right.
Well, no. Some of the videos that I have seen have females doing things that I don't like, but that's just me, and I'm more of a more conservative in that kind of regard.
Okay, let's take this to the heartstrings moment, because this one's gonna really throw everybody off on this.
Do it.
Let's take. Now, everybody here likes Shu, right?
Oh God, no.
You.
I'm a huge fan.
I don't dislike her, but I'm not a huge fan anymore.
She can be funny, I guess, sometimes.
I mean, like, take away whatever views she has as a person, how she appears in her videos.
Right.
Pretty reasonable and amicable person, right?
Right.
She looks, despite
she also kind of plays the
everything.
airhead character on purpose too.
Well, like, despite how she looks, despite everything, I would never drop my dick in that. And do you know why?
No.
Because she looks 12?
Why?
Because there is that factor of honestly believe that she would do well in a relationship with somebody like me. With somebody like, let's say, Raph. Be able to handle it. And it's because if you, in a way, A, laugh, or B, get pissed.
Yeah.
The reactions I get.
Yeah,
but it's
you
pretty
can't
clear
get away with
that-
just calling her a cunt.
Well, it's pretty clear that they're high involved in BDSM and stuff. Like, you can tell.
I mean...
the type of person that she'd be good with, well, I don't know. Because unless you're into that kind of thing, I don't think...
Well, she seems to be all right with Skeptic.
Yeah, she's perfectly fine with Skeptic. But, and for people that like Shu, I don't want to be attacked by this, but yes. She is her own special breed of cunt, and it's a perfectly wonderful person. Like her content, would not want to even go out to a drink with her. Not a snowball's chance in hell.
I feel like a lot of their content, both of them, but sorry. After the candid bullshit, I kind of lost a little bit of respect for them. I haven't unsubscribed, but
yeah, I'm kind of in the same position. Like, I feel like with
it's
all
the total opposite of what they stand for.
Yeah, with the candid bullshit, I just like it really felt like they're almost more interested in being celebrities than sticking to their original messages.
Yeah.
Well, but that's the thing. That's what they are now. They are celebrities. Don't expect them to think like normal fucking people. They're not going to anymore. They got too big. And think about it like this. Line right here now. Go have a fucking drink with him. Schmeckle, not a snowball's chance in hell. No offense, dude, but you are an incorrigible bastard. Definitely. Gun, definitely. Mask, obviously. Chair,
yeah.
I don't know. But, like, that's the thing. I can't get a read on Chair yet because I don't have enough fucking information about him. But there is a wide amount of information about Skeptic and Shu as people time they posted a video to today. They've evolved too big, and they let the big get to their head.
See, I think I would have got along with Skeptic and Shu in real life about this time last year.
I'll give you an example, like TJ, okay? When I first came to YouTube and was becoming an atheist and whatever, it was his videos that I watched, and I liked them a lot. But now it's like, I don't like his content the same that I used to.
Well,
I don't know
no.
if it's drunken peasants or what it is, but
well,
I can barely stand him now.
I think that
Yeah.
I think the factor is it's the same thing with everything. It's time, in that the Amazing Atheist was great and wonderful when he was starting out and doing his thing, because it was around the time what was going on. There was a bunch of really crazy religious stuff going on. It was affecting politics, and it was an outlet that a lot of people just needed right then and there. Now,
So
time
TJ
passed,
Perry-
and then time passed, and I mean, his content.
Yeah.
I think he's gotten lazy. I don't think he knows how to function
Mhm.
in this day and age. I think he wants, because people keep coming for the angry ranting kind of stuff, because that's the kind of thing that he does. But there's not that much for him to really rant about, at least from the religious side. And he doesn't seem like he's as well versed.
There is, though. He just doesn't look for it.
Well,
I mean,
Like-
he's okay. The Amazing Atheist is amazing when he talks about atheism. Like when he's going after those religious nuts, it's amazing, right?
Yeah, when he sticks to
But when
kind of
he's
his
doing political
roots. Sorry, go ahead.
This political. I was just saying the political stuff he's not as good at, you know.
Well, like, here's the
Yeah.
thing. And I will use myself as an example for this just because it's fun. I've been on YouTube about 10 years, from my first
Yeah.
account to today.
Mhm.
Fucking sticking around this stupid shit. And I made content that entire time.
Yeah.
I've tried everything, and none of it has ever gotten big. And if you go back to the videos from back then and to the videos today, same style, passion, and what the hell I talk about, it doesn't change. And the reason is I didn't get big. Inflated ego of hundreds and thousands and hundreds of thousands of fucking assholes subscribing to me and listening to every word I say like a fucking cult.
See, I don't know if people
You
subscribe
get that
to me.
big.
Mhm.
It's over, because you're going to start getting that ego boost, and that ego is going to take over eventually, and bam, you're like TJ, or bam, you're like AIU, or fucking bam,
Well,
you're
here's
like
the other reason
goddamn
about-
shoe guy.
Here's part of the reason I'm not showing my face, okay? If I show my face on camera, they'll see the wheelchair, and then my comment section will just be filled with, you're a fucking retard, and I'll get popular because people are calling me a retard and everything else.
Or
And
they'll
that's fine.
or because you're
Retard?
disabled.
But I want to be taken, but I want to be somewhat taken seriously in my content rather than, I could pretend I'm really retarded and make videos like that and get popular that way. But then if I ever want to do a serious video,
Basically what
Retarded
I
because
do.
you're in a wheelchair.
that's
the
ableist.
assumption's there all the time about physically disabled, your brain must be affected, you know. You know how trolls are.
That's a bit of a reach.
Dumbass,
It's a bit of a
trolls
reach, but
are.
trolls are trolls.
I know,
like-
and that's why, you know.
Schmeckle's retarded before you.
The Egghead thing, okay? Egghead's content,
It's-
most of it isn't that great.
Oh.
Not
But
that,
I'm
not
saying-
Egg Lord, Egghead.
No, yeah, Egghead. I'll be clear on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She instantly was thinking Egg Lord and like, oh.
No. Egglord's cool. I like his stuff. So. But
I
no,
like
like,
Egglord.
with
Neutral.
yeah, but with everyone's comparing me to Egghead, and I'm like, I don't really sound that much like him, but whatever.
You really don't sound like Egghead.
And I'm just like,
the
Egghead doesn't even put out content except like once a month.
like the dude that does the streams about the streams of the drunken peasants. That
Yeah,
guy.
pretty much. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
No, you do not fucking
the-
sound the
with the-
same.
No, I know. I think they're doing it to bug me, but it's like, you know,
Why does he?
I
just-
don't care.
Why does he?
I don't
do
care if
stream-
people tune in for cringe. Go ahead.
Why is he streaming of a stream?
Stupid.
Why is he streaming of what? That's my brain.
Because
Wait,
the
no,
Eggheads
fuck.
talk. The drunken peasants talk shit about Egghead all the time, so he makes videos about it.
Oh.
It sounds like
He
you,
does the
sound like
Egghead
you said he
hour.
streams their stream.
He does the
Streaming
Egghead hour, which is
streamers
half hour long.
for streaming purposes.
Sounds like
The
something
Egghead
I did
hour.
the other day.
It's a hey Schmeckle. Do you follow Miss Steam?
Never
Oh,
heard
shit.
of her.
Steam. No, dude, she's cool.
Well, she said I was talking to her for a minute. And I said, "Hey, you want to join the stream? If someone could send her the link, I have a hard time sending it from my phone."
Yeah, if someone wants to send her a link, I have no idea who this chick is, but she's
Okay, hang
welcome
on. I
here.
got this.
I've been in quite a
she's
few streams with her. She's cool.
Yeah, me too.
She's a YouTuber as well as a very talented artist from the UK. She said she'll be on in like 10 minutes or something.
By the way, as far as passing judgment on me and not knowing much about me, well, feel free. I don't care.
You say,
Don't
from
worry,
my
don't
impression from Chair, I think that you would probably get along with him, Orange.
Chair. Guess what? I would push you down the stairs.
Stairs.
I would push you down the stairs.
That'd be fun.
I'd push you down the stairs.
I knew a guy once that the story goes that he was in his power chair and he had like a seizure right at the top of the stairs.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
Shit. He went down. He just.
Oh, I should laugh. That's horrible.
But I had one. Okay, there's this bar we used to like to go to, and then I started to need my chair more, so we couldn't get in that easily. All the beers from every country imaginable.
Ooh.
But these guys are like, "Oh sure, we'll lift your chair into the store." They didn't care. It's like these 2 giant steps, and they lift my, 5,000-pound power chair.
So those things are pretty heavy.
And then I couldn't get down the stairs to where the washroom was, and the guy said, "I'll carry you down there and stand you in front of the urinal if you want me to."
Oh, so just like really nice people.
Yeah, but I said no to that though. That would have been weird.
that would. I could imagine that being super weird.
Why is the pollen count so high today? Oh, sorry, I should have muted myself.
But then drinking and driving a wheelchair is fun.
Do you ever get?
You can get a ticket for it though.
I was gonna say, do you ever get pulled over for it?
I know you can. But I'd have my buddies.
If you get drunk, you just have to stay in one place.
Well, this one friend of mine, okay, he's in a wheelchair and he's like 250 pounds. He's a big guy, right? And there was a guy that used to be a bouncer. So we went to a karaoke bar that we used to go to. They had karaoke every night. And so we went in there and a fight broke out. The chair comes out and gets in the middle of it. And they thought that he wouldn't do anything. But so he grabs the guy in a half Nelson and he elbows him in the face. Well, he just put him in a lock and kept him there until the cops showed up. So the guys were fighting over one girl. It was really pathetic. So yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of the bars I go to, because unfortunately, I don't know what it is, but the kind of bars where I like the ambience there's maybe one single girl there. Like most of the girls who are there show up with their boyfriends.
Well, they used to have a metal club downtown that I never went to though.
Are they? I was gonna say, are they fatter than a whale? Wrath?
No, it's not that when an attractive girl, when a single girl shows up that she's unattractive, it's that usually they're the kind of girl that so many guys come on to them that she's not giving out her number to nobody.
They used to have BDSM parties and stuff, and I'm like, oh well, can't go. It's not wheelchair accessible.
Ha!
See, there's a club that I used to go to in Salt Lake City that had Metal Night. And what's interesting is you actually had the most. Now, the one unfortunate thing about that place is it is an 18+ place. They have a separate section for the non-alcohol consuming. But you have to be 21 to get in the wheelchair accessible area.
That's pretty funny.
Because it's an upstairs downstairs thing. The upstairs is the kiddie area, and that's also where the dance floor is. And the downstairs has pool tables and shit, and is the 21+ area.
I have a question for you.
Karaoke.
Ichabod?
Go ahead.
Did you ever watch that video I sent you? The one with the white rabbit? I've got that song.
I don't think they did karaoke at that club actually. It was primarily a dance club. They just happened to have a metal night.
Yeah.
For a while, there was the ownership changed hands, and the new owner thought that I don't know why they owned a bar, but they thought that metal was evil. It's
My
kind of
friend was a bartender, and like he decided he was gonna go to this metal club one night, but he decides this guy's a ladies' man, okay? He decides he's gonna go wearing a salmon shirt.
Oh,
And
that worked out well for him.
And I said, "You're a friggin' idiot." So they parked down the road apparently, but then like when they came out, they got mugged and beat the shit out of him, you know.
Huh.
So, but they didn't get the car because it was parked too far away. But like, yeah, I was like, well, what did you expect? But this
That's really
guy,
interesting.
White rabbit.
had a guy working at a bar. He had a different girl every night. And
Wow.
I said, why are these girls' shoes always so tiny? And why are they like 4 feet tall every time? He's like, oh, I want them to be smaller than me. He weighs like 130 pounds. So
What's
one night-
interesting? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish your story. My bad.
Well, my room's next to his, so I hear through the vent. One night he's having sex, he's moaning, whatever. And then all of a sudden you just hear him snoring. Like right in the middle of it.
Okay.
Because he was so
bad,
full
man.
of himself. You know, such a ladies' man. No, he
There
would
you
go
go,
up to them.
man.
He would go up to them and say, hey, I just want to have sex. I don't want to date you. Come back to my place, whatever. You know? And it worked, apparently. I don't know.
Okay.
Orange,
I
what
was never
did you?
that popular.
Orange, what did you say?
Did he say anything?
He said something before.
I
Is my
said
mic
there,
working right now?
Yeah, your microphone's working.
And I just
I
didn't see the dots.
I sent the link
Yeah,
thingy,
you're
so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
Did you watch the video?
I lost the link in our conversation, so I haven't gotten a chance to yet. No.
You know what's interesting about that story, Chair, is the club that I went to that had the metal night, it's kind of notorious for there being problems and fights.
Yeah.
There are
It's always
police
more
that
fun
hang
that way.
out like about a block away because they just expect it, especially on weekends.
Yeah.
Metal nights typically had the least problems, is what one of the bartenders who is a friend of mine told me. She's like, yeah, we honestly have less problems on metal night than on a normal like house and hip hop music. It's like, why? I was like, why do you think that is? It's like,
Well, there was
most people who are into metal can process anger better than people who are into house music, has been my observation.
Yeah, probably.
We actually, just the other night when we were at the concert, had a security guard tell us that the country fans are the worst ones.
You know, that doesn't surprise me. Have you ever seen pictures of a parking lot after a big country show? It's a fucking disaster zone, dude. It looks like Oakland after the Raiders play in the Super Bowl.
Well, I was at a bar once, and this guy was like, he works there, but he was like, waitressed. Anyway, so he's banged like 3 of these women like in the bathroom with the door open during the night, and then like the one waitress, her boyfriend shows up.
Oh no!
This really big guy, and they go outside and they start attacking each other, and it was just like a brutal fight. But it was just like, it's always a girl. It's always a stupid reason.
Well, bitches be crazy.
It's like that girl. Oh, but the girl's not to blame at all, right? You know.
Bitches be crazy, dude. Bitches be crazy. Bitches be crazy. Sorry,
Yeah, I
couldn't
don't really go to
resist.
bars as much
It
as I
just be
used to.
tripping.
Yep.
Of course, bitches be tripping.
The
I
town
keep
I live in
throwing
now, I
rocks in
don't
front of
go
them.
to the bar. I went once.
What? What, Raph?
I wa-
Humongous
I said-
what?
I
Humongous
said,
what?
I said, of course, bitches be tripping. I keep throwing rocks in front of them.
I went to a bar near me one time, flirted with some 40-year-old, and then that was it. I haven't gone back to it.
I haven't been to like a bar in a sizable area in over a year now. Like there's a town near where I live, fairly small town.
You missed the part about being 32 and hitting on a 40-year-old.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I hit on a chick that I found out was 36, and I'm 27.
Got high
so
together.
That was awkward. Well, I mean, it was awkward until she showed me what was in her purse, and then we got stoned as hell.
Well, actually, that's what they did. They went out back and were smoking a joint, and it was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And this one lady made me.
She had a
made me
bubbler
speak with
in her
the
purse.
Hey.
She made me
So I
speak
got-
with a Jamaican accent. It was fun. She's a scary lady, believe me.
I made a joke about how I used to work in tech support when I was talking to that girl, and for like half an hour, she would not stop laughing when I was doing my terrible like Abu from the Quickie Mart accent.
Hey, I got something for you guys.
Us? Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people
I'm calling
saw this,
from.
but
I'm
this
calling from
reminded me of
Microsoft
Chair.
Technical Support.
Yeah, this reminded me
I
of
know,
Chair. Okay, it's done.
Yeah.
Hello and thank you for calling Dell Technical Support. My name is Bob. How can I help you today?
No, I love the Microsoft ones when they call you and they try and get you to give them remote access to your computer by downloading their program, right?
Oh, you know what's funny?
And I've seen tech people like lock them out, admin password their own system back on the guys, and the guy's like, "Oh my god, I'm going to get fired." He was so worried that he was going to get fired for it.
Funny thing about those is the first time I heard about them, because I didn't get one of those calls until after it was pretty well known that they were a scam. The first person who told me about it was a guy who had never owned anything Microsoft besides an Xbox.
Or you'll be like, "Who is Bill Gates?" And they'll say, "Well, I don't know, sir." I'm like, "Well, you should."
It's like, well, you work for him.
I would always ask some questions like that, and then they'd eventually go crazy and hang up, you know. But it's like the only people falling for that are really, really old people who have never used a computer in their life.
See, I got one and he wanted my password for whatever reason, and I kept telling him really racist shit.
Like anybody 40 and below knows enough about computers, pretty much all of us, that we're not going to get fooled by that.
Yeah. Well, I was just telling him like the most horrendously racist shit I could think of. Like, gas all the Jews 666.
A guy at customer service because I was 3 hours on the phone with him calling me a cocksucker and all this shit. I got tired of it. I hung up on him and I got fired.
When I did tech support, we had a rule of 3. If they use inflammatory language, including racial slurs, profanity, or direct derogatory comments, then after 3 you can hang up on them.
Yeah.
Hello, Monk. How's it going?
Hey, Monk.
We weren't allowed to.
Hey, Mass, thank you. It's obvious it takes a woman to do a fucking Canadian's job.
But yeah, it was a phone company, so that's fun.
Let's see, I was working for Dell Technical Support before it went overseas.
All right, Monk, where are you? There's a lot of background noise coming.
Hey, fuck you. I'm at work.
Oh.
I'm actually leaving work, so I figured.
Sorry, what was that, Monk?
I'm just leaving work now, so I figured I'd give you cunts a ring, and so if I break up every now and then that's why.
Hey, Hip. I got a question for you.
Who?
What are your thoughts on Angry MGTOW?
Oh, Christ.
Don't know the fucker.
Don't figure it out. You don't want to know. He's like the perfect mirror image of a radical feminist.
I think the only one who does Angry really well is Angry Ozzy. That's about it.
I think the only person who does Angry well is Logic.
I have one video where I sounded kind of angry and people thought, and someone said to me that I sound way better when I'm trying to be angry at them.
I don't know. I actually like it when the Amazing Atheist gets angry. I actually do like his rants. Except when he starts to stop making sense. And I'm like, okay, TJ. Okay. All right.
I gotta say, most of what I heard doesn't make sense from him. Just kind of.
But now he's got the ass of the day thing. He doesn't really,
for all the. Let me tell you, someone does angry really good, regardless of all the hard time we give him. Fucking lazy otaku.
Yeah.
Because he's got that little, sounds like a 12-year-old, but when he gets angry, it's like a little badger or some shit. It's like, hell yeah, go for it, boy.
I like watching Galen go off on people. It's funny.
But
know-
going dead there for a second. Had a political person knocking on the door.
Oh, who are you
Time to
gonna vote
Are you
for?
are you gonna vote for our Lord and Savior Harambe?
To be fair, I've already voted.
Oh,
Ditto.
we're gonna have a long conversation about that tonight.
Yeah, I was gonna say I voted for Keck.
Which one?
No. I wrote in Keck.
Congratulations, Raph. You are a douche.
Which means I'm a total hypocrite because I said in my video earlier in the
Oh, you just gave a vote to Trump.
see last month I said that I was gonna vote for Garrosh Hellscream, so I guess I'm a liar now.
Garrosh,
Well-
Hellscream, what the fuck's wrong with you? He'll kill us all.
You do realize that depending on
Well-
what you do
Well,
realize what
Garrosh
depending on what
Hellscream's
state
running mate is a giant meteor, so yeah, that's kind of the plan.
you do realize that depending
See,
on
man,
what state you live in, a lot of states where Jill Stein is considered a legitimate write-in vote. Just as soon as you write anything in, it goes to Jill Stein.
I don't think that she's a legitimate write-in vote in Utah. Also, she's not going to win this state. Zero chance.
I gotta go mess with the laptop, so if you guys are still going when I get back, I'll be back on.
Can we
The-
Alright.
can we hope
Later, Ron.
can we hope that Harambe at least gets on the ballot?
Okay, the most likely
It
write-in
ain't
vote
happening.
is
Damn it.
the NSA guy for Utah. Like
To be
the
fair,
guy who
at
used
the
to be in the
moment-
NSA.
The most likely write-in candidate is ridiculous is going to be Cthulhu. Like heavy amount of campaigning that Cthulhu for America has done.
You mean Omegon's American fans?
Yes,
Yeah.
Who's hyperventilating?
Like
that's Monk.
breathing heavily like a rapist into their freaking microphone.
I just said I was leaving work. I'm in a hurry to get the fuck out of here.
Run,
Yeah,
bitch!
I'm
yeah,
fat.
say,
Oh, you run! You run!
I was gonna say, man,
Can't
you're
multitask.
breathing. It's like you're breathing like panda bearing right now.
Well, about as fat as that fucker.
Or Brett Keaton.
I don't think you're 400 pounds.
The Brett Keaton
Oh.
video.
To be fair, Raph, in this stream, I don't think Panda Bearing would be that excited.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. You might get it. Oh God! I just realized something.
Barry
I'm
should
the only
sue,
fe-
okay?
I just
Barry should
realized
sue
something.
for his artwork being stolen like that.
I just
He should.
I just wait.
Hang
I
on.
just realized something.
Hang-
I am the only female here with a child body.
I worked with what I had, damn it.
Jesus Christ! No.
Um,
Oh, I'm holding somebody's
Baron
staff. Oh
got
God,
his-
it got worse. Oh God.
Baron got his artwork from Total Drama Island, and
Oh,
the sad
okay.
part is once Miss Steam gets in here, and all of a sudden you'll start hearing.
I've only seen that person's account on Twitter, but that's about it. I think I
Kill
followed
yourself.
him.
Don't interact with him. Just.
I
keep your
haven't. It's
distance.
just
Yeah, he's.
what, Panda Bearing 96 or 94? Which one?
Well,
It's
the
Liger
one-
92 now.
I think it's 95.
Oh!
No, 95 is the parody account.
Oh, okay.
92 is the
It's
original,
92.
but he's Liger or something now.
Liger
Yeah, but there's also a
92.
Panda. There's also a Panda Bearing number
Those are parodies.
96.
Those are
I
parodies. I,
know.
thought.
I know, but I'm subscribed to both of those, and they're funny.
Yeah, they're actually quite funny.
No, that's fine.
We try not to talk about him if we can, but nah.
Yeah, he's kind of like Beetlejuice.
like Mr. Liger.
No.
92.
He's not even like Beetlejuice. He's like Bloody Mary. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Same concept.
I'm the one people take ideas from and give no credit.
I wouldn't say he's like. What I would say he is much more akin to like cousin Jim Bob, whose parents were siblings, so we don't talk about him.
You mean cousin Jin Bob who's in prison again for for raping his sister cousin.
We don't talk about Jim Bob. There's a reason we don't talk about Jim Bob.
I say Jim Bob is the Fight Club family member.
He seriously just
Well,
posted.
let's say he's impersonated a round ball, or he has the body of a round ball.
He literally just posted a picture of Lacey, and it just says pork butt.
Wow.
She's fucking weird. Anyway, moving on.
Pork butt. I like pork butt.
Just say rump roast, bro. The thing.
Oh yeah, man. Slow cooked.
Hell yeah.
Mask.
Yes.
I believe the phrase you're looking for is.
God damn you!
Oh man, my buddy from West Virginia made like a really awesome like pulled pork kind of chili thing.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Pulled pork chili.
By the way-
Oh my god. Holy shit, that sounds amazing.
Oh dude, it's heavenly, and it's kind of like not really a sweet chili, but I guess akin to a sweet chili. Fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why does
did you
sweet
go to
chili
West Virginia if
sound
I
like-
wasn't afraid to get ass raped?
Well,
phrase "sweet chili" just sound like something that people would be doing behind closed doors.
Because it does.
Hey, what happens behind my door is my business.
Or in prison.
In prison. I don't want to know what goes behind your
Hey,
closed
baby.
doors, Raph.
You're my new sweet chili.
That's cancer.
Not
gonna fuck
everything
your
is
mouth.
cancer. Hey boy, you got a pretty mouth.
Oh, get a little bit.
They now have in Canada the Swiss chalet sauce flavored Lay's potato chips,
What?
and they're disgusting.
I'm sorry, there will never be anything worse than the biscuits and gravy chips.
Oh, dude, those are the good ones.
Oh.
Well, you've never had Swiss chalet sauce then.
Oh no,
I have
man,
not.
the gyro chips. Oh, they taste like fucking grass.
Oh my god.
Gyro.
That just sounds stupid on the
Excuse
face
me.
of it.
Excuse me, I'd like a gyro, please.
I'd like a gyro, fuggers.
Can I get a gyro chip?
God dang it.
I don't
I
know.
always used to pronounce it wrong. It's funny.
I don't know. I think we're gonna. I might pull a rabbit out of my hat later on tonight. But zing.
See,
we're
I
gonna
used
be
to call
watching-
them
By the-
gyros just to piss people
By the
off.
way, Orange.
Or you guys come to Canada and you're like, I'd like
Orange.
a poutine, please. Can I have a poutine?
Yeah.
We are watching a remake Tao videos tonight.
You might be having. You might
Only
want
if
to
we
pull a
do
new
it live.
boyfriend out of your ass from the sounds of it.
With whom
What?
are you
What-
watching
Only-
these?
I
I'd
want
say
to.
just-
Do it live.
All right. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, we
here.
gotta watch them on a stream.
Giggity.
What, the word stream?
No,
It's
no, no, no,
So
no,
if
no,
anybody
no, no.
MGTOW.
wants
Who
to
could it be
hear-
but MGTOW? Giggity. Women are
Oh, yeah.
are whores.
Here's the thing.
Hashtag not all.
You
Wait,
are
where's not a
going
make-
to if anybody wants to see what pure rage sounds like, just come on to Mask's channel tonight, because oh yeah, the
I
second we
will.
start watching Angry MGTOW.
I'm inviting myself right now. Unless I totally suck, and then that's okay.
And then I'll just kick you. Just kidding. I don't mind having you on, Chair, if you want to be on. But you're gonna
This
hear
is
the
gonna go
purest.
down.
But you're gonna hear the purest rage come from
This
Orange
is fun.
tonight.
Dimitri Martin, you know the comedian, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He tweeted, I
Yeah.
wish I could find some information about the election somewhere. Hashtag frustrated. Hashtag who's running?
No shit.
And Daniel Kim from Walking Dead puts like the crying face.
We're running right now.
Glenn, we miss you, Glenn.
Is anyone
Nobody
who's
misses
running?
Glenn.
Is anyone up for president capable of running?
No.
They're all dumb.
Let-
They're
Let me
all
just
so
say
dumb.
that from all that we've seen from Hillary, she shouldn't even be running at all. The only one that's even remotely capable is Donald Trump, and that might be a sad thing to think about. But really,
That is sad.
I want him. If I wish I could vote in America, I'd rather him than someone who's constantly under investigation.
Listen to this shit. Glenn Beck has changed now. Okay, he said,
Is he red pilled?
"I did a lot of freaking out about Barack Obama, but he said Obama made me a better man."
So okay, no, he
See,
didn't get red. He didn't get red.
That's
pilled.
what happens when you get a bunch of black dick in you. It starts to muddle your brain.
Yeah, Obama fucked the stupid right out of him.
I don't know. I think I lost a few brain cells listening to that, and I can't spare anymore.
To be fair, Semaj, the reason that you can't vote in an American election is because you're Canadian and therefore not human.
Oh yeah, Minnesota is bragging. Minnesota is bragging that they're going to elect. Sorry, they want to elect a Somali American Muslim immigrant to the legislature.
No, that's gonna end horribly.
A vote
sorry,
for Clinton
Monk.
is
It
a
had
vote
to
for
stop.
Satan.
I love you, man. It had to stop. I'm sorry.
We love you, dude.
What's
but
it doing?
no. You sound
What's
like you're
it
coming
doing?
through a
Hear
wind.
Everything.
Like one.
Oh, you can't hear
It
my
sounded
truck
like
then.
a wind tip. It sounded like a wind turbine in there.
Yeah, I'm in my truck.
Yeah, we couldn't even hear Chair talking, and that's sad because he's in a wheelchair.
I know.
Yeah, you were just rolling right over him.
No, someone said
I
a
couldn't
vote for
hear anything you
Hillary.
were saying.
A vote for Hillary is a vote for Satan. Hashtag spirit cooking.
I'm not sure even spirit cooking deserves that, and that's saying something.
And I'm a little excited right now. I just saw the someone tweeted the cover art for Mass Effect Andromeda.
Ooh,
A new Mass Effect game, so that's exciting.
that is
Didn't
exciting.
they like kill the universe in the last one?
No one ever said
Yeah.
it had to have continuity or sense.
In a trailer, they'll explain it.
It's just
Just has to be
ignore
Mass
logic.
It's a video
What it-
game.
I know.
What is logic?
He's a YouTuber.
No, not logic. What's logic?
It's a social construct.
Okay.
It's like gender.
Maybe it's
very much
before.
like a sausage casing.
Oh Jesus!
No, I guess he's like.
I think we just broke Matt.
I guess it's like that. He's the last one, and he's got to go and find. I don't know who he's gonna have a home for.
The
whole
weird
6
chick with
people
the
on his
mask
ship.
that he bangs.
Didn't he die from
Which
having
one?
sex with her?
I don't
the
know
less
anything
evil
about-
one. You say not the evil murdery one, the other one.
He was on
Start
a big ship.
discussing
and-
Let's all start discussing the fuckability of Shepard's friends.
They're all on a ship, and they're sleeping for hundreds of years. Up and blah blah blah.
Durka 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 dur.
Oh, it's a
Durga Durga, Durga Durga, Muhammad Jihad.
Exactly.
They're gonna have. It's gonna be fully open world. So that would be exciting.
Yeah, how many games have promised that and not delivered?
Yeah, I know.
Wrath.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever hear back from Steam?
I haven't heard from her, no.
Who was it that mentioned Steam?
It was me, but I haven't heard back from her.
Might shoot her a message and let her know that the link is in her Twitter inbox. Because I know sometimes people don't check that shit.
Also, give me a couple seconds. I'll send you a dick pic. Then you send her that dick pic.
Things that aren't going to happen,
Looping.
go.
I am not looping
At
dick
least
pics,
half of
Knuckle.
it's going to happen, Wrath, and you know that.
An extra large monitor.
Can we not send Orange a dick pic? He doesn't want one.
Well, I sent her a
Orange, check
message
your
that said
inbox.
that you're going to send her the link, but she hasn't read that message yet, so I got a feeling she probably got sidetracked on the way home or some shit.
Just wanted to make
Maybe
she
she got in a car accident. He's dead.
Well, as long as she didn't get sidetracked
Maybe.
by the Islamists that are invading her country, then I think she'll be okay.
Do You know that like 5 states are voting on weed tomorrow too?
Woo! Yeah, Utah's one of them.
What states are they, Chair? Other than Utah, apparently.
California, Massachusetts, Maine, Arizona, Nevada.
Say, Utah is voting on. There's actually 2 things.
Medical or not?
Yeah, well, medical is the one that's more likely to pass. There's also there is one that is going to be voted on that I almost guarantee will not go through, and there is a vote for just complete legalization in Utah. But it's I'll be amazed if that one gets 30% support.
3 more that are. There's 3 more of them that are debating medical marijuana. So.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of just want to go into the place where I'm by my hookah rocks and go in there and be like, "Hey, what all else did you get in today?" And just see fucking 12 stone teenagers in the goddamn side of the room.
So Montana, Florida, and North Dakota want to get medical marijuana.
Speaking of marijuana and all that kind of stuff, I've never used it, but let me tell you, I have to wrestle. I have to wrestle with the idea of using it, and going to see that Doctor Strange movie because it, not under any influence, it's a very trippy movie. I would imagine it's gonna blow my mind if I had something like.
Oh, dude, that movie looks like it would be amazing
acid,
stoned.
not pot.
Something. I don't know. All I know is that it looked like one hell of a trippy movie.
Semaj, drugs are bad. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
As someone who's seen movies on weed,
drugs are wonderful.
I would say don't go to a theater high because you'll get the munchies hella bad halfway through the movie, and you'll miss part of the movie.
Well, that's the other problem I find.
Stock up beforehand, you stupid fuck.
With smoking weed medically, it's it makes it just as hungry, and it's the worst.
Receive medical marijuana.
I inject the marijuana. No, yes, I get medical weed.
Directly into the eyeballs. Always inject it directly into the eyeballs.
Yeah. Yeah, weed suppositories,
I believe they're called ganjatories. Ganjatories, yes. Got to do your ganjatories.
Well,
Yeah.
No, and it's
Who wants their ass to have
they
the
were talking
munchies?
on the.
That is the mental image of the day.
Well, medically, they're also talking about getting weed that has no THC in it.
What's the
Because
point?
the CBD in the marijuana is what kills your pain.
Okay. Okay. See. Not know that.
But I'm smoking 12% THC and 0% CBD because
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm a moron. No, it's the cheapest. So
Well, the sad part is
to afford the good stuff.
I'm pretty sure I could
Hey, Smaj,
qualify
you
for
think you'll
that.
get Oh, sorry. Go ahead. It's not important to you.
If you're asking if the drawing is going to be done today, yes.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. Sorry, I didn't want to push you on that.
No.
Grab that animal by the pussy.
Excellent.
Yes.
I have Orange here. Orange, how do you kill a cat?
Well, it really depends on how you want to do it. There's blunt force trauma. There's piercing. There's slashing.
Take it
Just
down to
dropping
the
a
river.
rock on it.
Take it down to the river.
Another cat, tie their tails together, throw them in a bag, and chuck them over a tree branch.
No, I don't want
There's
to
a
kill
lot of
2
ways.
cats. Just this one particular cat.
Head.
I kill that pussy every night. I don't know.
Chair the pussy slayer.
Just make it look like an accident.
I have a buzzsaw. Will that
enough.
do the job?
Be
Depends on
messy.
where you hit it.
Probably.
It would, but that's a lot of them. But if you punch it in the head, use your middle
By the way,
finger.
I will
as
join the stream that you have set, but you have to give me a link for it.
We're trying to listen to Orange punch cats in the head. Jesus.
I know.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
On the side of a cat's head, there are 2 places that are soft, And it's pretty much like the temple of a human being. All you do is you clench your finger and use the knuckle that comes up when you pop out your finger just a little bit and just thump them on the side of the head. You'll jar the brain and it'll start bleeding out into the brain. There you go. That's how you kill that cat.
He's down. I don't think he's dead, but he's down.
Oh, it sounded like a cat in heat for a minute there. I was like, I dealt with that shit.
Or
That's
you could,
annoying.
I'd say it wants the schmeckledy.
or you could just snap its neck.
Technically, just grab it by like the head and jaw and just twist it to the side real quick. But you'll want to jar the body to one side first and then rip.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, it's weird. I know that.
And there goes Schmeckle's mute.
Cat Murder 101, brought to you by the Cuntstream.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't ask me a question if you don't want the answer.
Oh, hey, Steam.
Oh, sweet. I'm finally not the only token vagina here. How are you doing, Steve?
How do you kill a cripple?
You push him down the stairs. I've already told
Do
you
you really
this.
want to know?
What's the hardest thing about eating vegetables? The wheelchair.
Is it the sausage casing?
No, it's the wheelchair.
I'm back.
It's the tape.
Welcome, Miss.
What you do
I've
is you
just
get
got
a
home.
nice roofing hammer and you come up behind him and then you grab him by the hair and then slam the hammer into the back of the brainstem.
Oh, I see. Like
Well,
a
that's
zombie.
pretty universal, like, to kill anybody.
The reason that you do that is normally when you grab somebody by the head, they'll kick their legs and that'll jar them loose. But with somebody in a wheelchair, they're not going to be able to kick their legs.
Oh.
Hi, Steam.
Sorry for
What a way to
my
come
leg.
in.
I know.
It took longer than expected.
I gotta go to the UN. He's trying to kill me.
Hey, you asked, I gave you an answer. Don't ask if you don't want the answer.
How are you doing, Miss Steam?
I'm alright. I'm very tired.
All right. I thought I'd ask.
Again, you're tired.
So tired.
So, Miss Steam, the election is got close upon us. The American one. How you feel about that?
Oh, God damn it.
She gone silent.
I think she's having leg.
She's like,
She
don't even
does
want to
that.
talk about it.
She stopped by, she saw who she was dealing with, and she checked off.
And she's gone.
Her internet was fucking up. You could tell by how bad she was roboting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll probably be back shortly.
Yeah.
So does anybody else have questions that they probably don't want the answer to?
Vaginas.
What's the best way to fuck a dude?
Orange. What does Masked look like naked? Hashtag questions you don't want the answer to.
I'll have to get that
Far
checked.
more appealing than you'd think.
Oh, there are surprises, Lang.
Yeah. Significantly more appealing than you'd think.
You're assuming Schmeckle thinks.
Now, what was your question, Chair?
I was gonna ask you, since you would be the expert of how to fuck a dude, but
Well, that's kind of self-explanatory depending on your gender. What particular gender are you talking about?
well, I was talking about you specifically, but you know.
How to
Or grabbed by
fuck
the
a
hair
guy.
and just pound in.
And we got rid
Not
of
really
Monk.
all that hard. Use a little bit of lube, though. You don't want to go in dry because you'll get stuck.
Oh. That's horrible, babe.
Can I just point
Oh.
out the fact that we felt it necessary to talk to gender talk gender about fucking to a teddy bear, and that means that at some point that woman has cut a hole in that teddy bear and practiced.
Oh.
Can I tell you that you're like the evil version of Galen?
That is.
Oh, to answer your thing earlier, Chair, yeah, we're starting it at like 6. My time, which is like 2 hours and 20 minutes from now.
That would be why. Okay, that makes sense. Let's eat my thing.
Oh, anybody else? I am open for questions.
Anything I ask would be like going into our sexual shit.
You make that sound like
Man, you
such a
want
bad
everybody-
thing.
You want the whole world to know about that.
Not really. It was mostly 90% of what we've talked about in the group is a joke. Hashtag not all.
All right, since she won't ask it, how do you like it, baby?
Well, you have to define your question.
From
You got to
behind.
be specific, Schmeckle.
Well, specifically, what I was going to narrow it down to eventually is, does she peg you?
Don't answer that. Just kidding.
No, pegging is not appealing to me in any way.
She does massage the prostate, though.
So not appealing.
No, she does it for medical reasons.
It's a hygiene thing. Those things are not clean, so you don't mess with those things.
Yeah.
They can be clean. I'm just saying.
Oh, Miss Steam is back.
You want to shove a hose up your ass and clean that shit out, fine, but leave me out of it.
No, I want her to.
If it's the weekend, I expect her to take care of that.
You want her to shove a hose up your ass and clean out your butthole.
Not my ass.
No. She needs to clean herself out. That way we can get ready for our Sunday activities.
Is it Sunday Fun Day?
Yay, Sunday Fun Day!
My
Welcome
internet-
back again.
That's why you call it when you're like an extreme Christian and you only have sex like once a year.
You were
What is it?
roboting when you came in.
Yeah. What is it, Miss Steam?
Her internet fucked up again.
Damn it. But
Sneezing, but like as a heads up, Steam is very quiet, so you'll have to like actually let her talk.
True that.
thoughts
We've
in the
been
election.
acquainted.
What?
Thoughts?
The American election.
Yes.
Oh, well, I
Oh no!
I think her British internet service provider is preventing her from speaking.
It must be the Muslim.
I'd also like to hear her thoughts on the erection, but
The erection or election?
Cogs and mechanical chair.
Both.
Cogs.
Hey,
and
don't make
mechanical.
fun of him. He's crippled.
both.
Him if I want to. You're a
The
human
presidential
being,
erection.
chair. Chair. You will hear my insults like any other human being.
That's what we would get if we had Barbara Walters covering the election. It would be the presidential erection.
So, ask chair, if somebody knocks you out of your chair onto a man's dick, how do you get off of it?
Oh God.
Well, gotta make it blow first, obviously.
I will take
And then I'll
that
just-
one step darker. What do you do if a man pushes you out of your chair, drops your pants, and begins raping you?
Cry?
Okay. I'm asking the real questions here.
Hey, that Miss Steam cunt's back.
Because I can't lay flat on the floor. I can't even lay flat on my stomach.
They wouldn't put you on your stomach. They'd like pull you up onto your useless knees and just start ramming into you.
Jesus. Oh, this got
And
dark
you're
quick.
dating him.
Yes. Oh, it's hilarious to me though.
This is what happens.
Well, I think
when
what
you
he's
fiddle with
asking
a
here is,
sociopath.
how do you fight off a rapist? And if the answer is you can't, what's your address?
I think Schmeckle gonna rape you.
No, Schmeckle wouldn't even rape you.
Them big, meaty, hairy gorilla arms worming inside of you.
Shotgun anus.
They say I think Schmeckle's gorilla fists and Chair's Assel are gonna have a shotgun wedding.
Oh, Hal's here. Hal, you faggot. How you doing?
What did I just
No more
see
problems.
on?
God.
You didn't see
Um,
nothing.
Welcome back.
You hear me?
Yeah,
You
welcome
didn't see
back.
anything.
What?
Quickly before you drop out again, what are your opinions on the American election?
Yeah.
Right. No more problems, I swear. Okay.
You swear
okay,
on
well-
your dad.
I think he swears. I think it's gonna be all right this time.
Yes.
Cheerio.
Anyway, the American election, what you have to, I think you have to decide between an idiot and someone who wants war, and all of England hates you at the moment.
We're sorry.
Hey,
Just
I
since the
didn't.
American Revolution.
Hey,
I didn't
they hate
let
Tony
them
Blair
start
more.
this shit. They did it on their own.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sure
by
they
the
hate
way,
Tony
Hal.
Blair more.
By the way, Hal,
What?
what were you gonna say before?
I just went on YouTube's homepage to upload a video, and an advertisement at the top demanding you vote for Clinton. It wasn't just a request. It wasn't an endorsement. It wasn't a Clinton advertisement. It was a YouTube advertisement demanding you vote for Clinton.
Did you take a screen cap of that?
Yeah, it's on Twitter now.
Oh, I'm gonna go look at that. I need to see the cancer. The cancer is real.
I wanted to ask, what is your opinion of the American erection?
It's below average. Apparently quite small compared to the Canadians. Can't blame you guys though. It's just genetics. I've heard that it's less than satisfying, but again, not entirely your fault. You can blame your parents, not just your dad. I mean, I know he's the one with the dick, but it comes from your mom's side too.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of the Americans, but that's accurate for me.
I'm gonna share my screen. Okay.
Well,
Gentlemen.
Hal, that's because you haven't upgraded attachments. That's your fault.
We
Okay.
bring you little Hal.
No,
By the way,
it's shallow Hal because you can't go deep.
Oh.
Accept it, Hal. Accept it. You are named after my penis.
Oh, look. Next Gen Climate reminds you, vote tomorrow for Hillary. And all climate champions confirm your polling place. Right here.
Yeah,
on
that's
Twitter.
actually owned by Google and YouTube.
Yeah, what makes me sad is that Bill Nye has joined the Hillary wagon.
Oh, no.
I never really had much of a respect for him because I actually used to look up the information he'd claim, and a lot of it was wrong.
Eating and talking at the same time, Hal.
I'm always eating, motherfucker.
I knew
That's
it. I
fucking
knew
rude.
it. Every time I come in one of these Cuntstream, eating.
Usually it's my rude ass.
Eating.
I could always get some
Do you know that
food.
Hillary Clinton's Twitter still claims that she's FLOTUS?
Okay, this is happening.
Oh, Christ on sale, cunt.
God dang it.
Every time.
Who's the one in the hat, anyway?
She's still the first lady.
That is Miss Steam.
Hello.
There's Miss Steam.
Brutal and very
I get
neutral.
it.
so.
She's a chick and has the whole steampunk. I get it.
Way to,
I
you know.
dress like this. I actually dress like this, like whenever I go out.
You swallowed your
Anyway.
man.
That's kind of sad,
this-
actually.
This is her going about into the world clothes.
Miss Steam and I would get along
Bird.
very well.
Well, to be fair, I dress up in my gorilla suit before I go out into the world, so.
To be fair, I hide
Let's
everything
go
but my
get
knuckles when I go out into public.
Well, to
Why
be
is it
fair,
sad, girl? Why is it sad?
I don't know. It's just with the hat. Maybe all I think of is Slash, but
For me, what the fuck? I forget. Guns N' Roses.
mhm.
I was thinking Velvet Revolver, but yeah.
Hal,
Also that.
Hal,
Slash.
Hal,
What?
chew, then talk.
I can do both.
Swallow, then talk.
Don't speak with your fucking mouth full, cunt.
A good man always swallows. I mean, wait.
It's exactly like getting back at your parents.
Honestly surprised that Steam did not spit out her Coke at that situation.
I
It is
did.
possible she just didn't hear you.
I heard. Yeah, I spat out a little bit of my milk.
Yeah, I didn't listen to what you guys said, so I just.
He was.
So a good man always swallows.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
Steam, that's the secret of these streams, is you only really want to listen to about a third of what's said, but unfortunately none of that third is from any one person.
No shit.
To be fair, I am still open for questions.
Question
Just like
your
your
sanity.
asshole's open for business?
Orange, if you. Not even if you had to. If given the chance, would you eat human meat again?
Probably not.
No, I'm allergic to red meat. Sorry.
It wasn't particularly appetizing.
Best
It
answer
was
ever.
very harsh.
Not to mention you get that disease called Kuru, which fucks up your body something fierce. So yeah.
Well, yeah, but like, apparently to serial killers, fucking human meat tastes like pork. So.
It
I
is very
wouldn't say
similar to
so.
pork. Yeah.
There's a reason it's called
like
long
gator.
pig.
Oh, please don't say
There's
that.
a good reason for that.
I was gonna go cook me some bacon. Damn you
But
people.
it's different. It's a little gamier, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Gamier, That
That's
means
the word for
better
it.
than pork.
No,
Not
that's much
everybody
alike.
likes gamey meat, Schmeckle.
Would you rather fuck
Not all in.
Hillary Clinton or Jill Stein?
damn
it,
is castration an
anything.
option?
And
Despite the fact
Well,
that Hillary raped me, I'm still in line for another chance at that shit.
Mhm.
Now that we're
Fine,
talking
the
about
third
se-
option is
well,
the third option is Ann Coulter. Then
now that we're talking about like sex and who would you rather, the Cuntstream has a bit of a tradition. Schmeckle, you care to?
Oh yes,
take it
we
from
have
here?
new people here, don't we?
Yes, we
We
do.
do.
Team and whoever I have not already asked this question. I think Chairview is also in that group, and possibly also Hal. Anita or Lacey, you gotta fuck one.
Lacey.
I'd rather not have hepatitis, so I'm gonna screw
Let's see.
Anita.
Lacey
Yeah.
doesn't have genital herpes. He has herpes.
Two
that can cause-
Anitas and a Lacey. Fuck all y'all.
I guess I can kill Anita after I fuck her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's completely an option.
And then afterwards you can kill her. It's entirely okay that way.
No, the-
You swear on
This
your
is
mom.
an Australian accent.
You swear on your mom.
Too ugly for me.
and Lacey's a little chubby, so that's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lacey,
that's
A
like,
little.
Even before I knew about the
little.
herpes, it was the weight that made Anita the winner.
No, that's why I'm picking. That's why I'm picking Lacey.
a little more cushion
chubby
for that
Whatever
question.
gets you off, man.
I'm picking Anita because Lacey Green's face literally makes me feel ill.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that way.
I had to do a week
No one
of
said you
just
couldn't-
videos about her.
Most ugly person I've ever seen. Like, just
No one said you couldn't
Doesn't it?
put a paper bag over her head.
Ha.
There's not.
Even with
yeah,
the
but
paper
they're not,
bag,
they're
you gotta
not
go for
trying
the
to get
thin
her
shit.
badge herpes.
You see,
Yeah.
I would want a bag made out of the lead shielding material that they use for fucking dentist offices. That would be the bag
I
I'd put
watched
over her head.
Lacey's. Okay, I watched Lacey's herpes video. Do you know what it really is?
Cringe.
I wore it once when I was 10, and I got it
Oh,
removed.
was that it?
Hey, Miss.
To be that person. When it comes to Steam,
What
here,
the
you have
hell?
to think.
Dude, you're roboting
Orange,
really
orange,
bad,
orange,
Orange.
orange. You're a robot. You've turned full robot.
Are we being invaded by Decepticons?
Yes.
Hey, you're their leader. Get on that shit.
Yeah. It
Bitch,
wasn't
please. I'm
genital
all
herpes,
for
I just
freedom.
wanted people to think it was.
I'll be right back, cunts. More drugs are needed.
I'll be right back after this overdose.
I'm probably gonna go cook me something or grab something at least small to eat because I'm starving. I'm like literally like my stomach's saying, "Feed me more, Seymour."
Do you have?
Why do you gotta hear that as feeding more semen?
You have to
feed me more semen. Yes. No.
You have to prepare. For it. I've got like a whole drawer full of drinks and sweets and all that crap for live streams.
I
Yep,
envy
she does.
you. I envy
tried.
you.
Do you have semen in the drawer? 'Cause
Actually, Steam has
even got.
Ha!
We're actually curious now. Do you have that in the drawer?
Have what in the drawer? What?
Say it again, Chair.
I said, do you have semen in the drawer?
Jesus.
Semen? No, I'm not lucky.
So she said, Orange just said, Steam has a unique issue with the males. You have to put your genitals dupe in there with her, and she has to use her mouth. What the fuck are you saying? She said, "Oh, you son of a bitch! I see what you did there, Orange." Steam has a unique issue with the males. You have to put your genitals. It's DUP. Dup in there, and with her as she has to use her mouth.
What?
Are you talking about teabagging?
Yeah, you fucking your fucking typo is shit. By the way, Orange.
The
Fucking
typos are
spelled
real.
correctly. I'm the one that usually fucks up, and I'll fucking correct it with a goddamn star. Fix it, goddamn you. I'll say it again.
It's an asterisk, not a star.
No, shut up. Correction. Asterisk. Faggot.
Batman.
And we have turned. What are we going to talk about now?
Batman.
Oh.
I'm
Miss Steam. I got a question for you. What are your thoughts on Angry MGTOW?
What? I didn't get the
Well,
question.
we broke Hal.
Angry MGTOW.
Angry MGTOW.
Also known as one of the dumbest people on the internet.
The guy who says everyone is a feminist.
Steam doesn't. Yeah. Steam doesn't have a dick, so she'd
I decided to watch
end
the
up with an
very
oral
one.
herpes, not genital herpes, genital. Yeah, I know. We know.
Well, last time I checked, I didn't have a dick. So.
But if late.
Oh no! It's Miss Steam. We have lady dicks, and they're wonderful. Oh, he'll come back. Hopefully.
Just what I like for a bi woman.
A pusa. Check
No.
the
No, I'm just an angry female on the internet who happens to be somewhat
I
violent.
think I'd rather have a dick than have a pussy though.
Well,
Why?
yeah, dude.
Is it because we bleed every month? God, you're so sexist. That's good.
Nah, it's sitting down to piss. Pain in the ass.
That's part of it, but the pain that it causes. The doubled over in pain every month thing. No, not my thing.
Welcome back, Orange.
Yeah, but the dick's an easier target for assholes who decide they want to kick you.
No.
Speak up, Orange.
It's harder when you're in a wheelchair.
The bunny lord is back.
You're still robot.
You're like RoboGod now.
Deus Ex, is that you?
Speak again, Orange.
No, Hal, it's your mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say, RoboGod, does that make him, would that make him Jay the Magic Robot?
Yes.
Oh, the bunny lord is the lord and savior of Hal and all his little
turn, robot.
pals.
No.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
You're on this stream. You wrecked yourself a long ass time ago.
I need you to say it.
kill me.
That's not what I need you to say, and you know it. I need you to admit that you are named after my penis.
How about this? You kill yourself, then you'll never know if I say it or not.
Say it, pal. Come on. You know you want to.
Oh, don't worry. We got little house in the drawer.
If anyone recognized this, I love you forever.
What is?
Damn it.
I gotta look at it.
Okay, hang on.
It's too blurry for me to see.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing it.
Hang on.
And the
It looks
closer
like-
you bring it to the camera, it's even worse because of the pixelation it causes.
Be some sort of gladiator.
Oh, is that a?
Looks like
is
an
that
idol.
Oh gosh. Oh, I know what it is. I think I know what it is. It's the same thing I have up there. Jeez. Fuck, I gotta move that. Is it a?
Can you twirl it?
Is it a
I'm trying to figure
pop?
out what damn game it's from.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it a pop?
Is it a sign that you live a lonely existence?
Why does that remind me of Game of Thrones?
Are you gonna spank that too?
You disappoint me.
I have no idea.
What's that from?
Dark Souls.
I can't remember.
Sorry,
I've
what?
only read the books.
It's Dark Souls.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
it looks like the guy from Dark Souls 3, is it?
I
Oh,
played
yeah.
the one
Now that
for
she
10
said
minutes.
it, you completely got it, Wrath.
Can we have 3 fucking seconds? Who is it
Fucking Red Knight, man.
from that?
Yeah, I played the first one for like 2 hours, maybe. Then I returned it.
I'm a fan.
I have a very odd history.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Hal, did you spend as much time crying as you did playing the game, and that was why you returned it?
No shit.
I threw my fist through my monitor at the time.
Oh, why are you?
Have you ever seen the movie Anger
Okay.
Management? You're Adam Sandler.
What a
no,
shitty
I want to know.
fucking movie and actor.
I want to know why everybody seems to have so much fucking trouble with Dark Souls.
I don't know. I mean, it's a game you have to play patiently, is what it really comes down to.
Or you can either blitzcrank those stupid fires and just save everywhere.
Well, recently I actually got Dark Souls 3, so do you want to watch me play it, dear?
I haven't
No.
played 3 yet. I'm currently kind of hooked on Bloodborne because steampunk.
Yeah, I had Dark Souls 3 and everything, and then my ex sold my stuff, and I was like, literally dying for the next 2 weeks.
Hey, Steam. This is why you get it on Steam. Because once if they sell the discs, you still have it.
Okay, can I?
Plus,
can I
you
just
can
be that
return
person?
it in
my
by
girlfriend's
less
fault.
than 2 hours.
Robo
Really
Orange.
God fucking damn it.
The rage is real.
I was gonna say, Hal, you should sue him for ripping off your whole shtick with the robot thing.
Cultural appropriation.
Legitimate fucking answer to this. Why does Dark Souls seem so hard to you people?
Because it's the patience mostly.
It's the
And the
easiest
slow
game on
swing
the
on the weapon.
goddamn planet. It is so freaking simple.
It's patience. It's
And I'm a
mostly
stealth player, not a upfront soldier. Like,
Okay, well, here's the thing, Hal.
somehow manage stealth.
Here's the thing, Hal. The way you beat that game is you sit and you grind, 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 and you fucking grind. You don't fight the big angry bosses right off the bat because you're an idiot. Just grind.
I
Just
can
play the
only
game
kill so many
like
pigs
without
before I
a
get
problem.
hungry.
Just freaking play it like you play a math problem. You figure out the quickest way to
Dude,
answer.
you're roboting so hard we can't understand what you're saying.
I know. I'm roboting rap. I cannot fix that.
I'm saying
He's so
I'm
angry.
only hearing part of what you're saying at this point.
You sound like your rage is building to a visible level.
Dude, his rage is building with the roboting, so it's kind of amusing.
This is entertaining.
I did that type of shit with Fallout 3 though. I was playing and I'm like, Death Claws with no armor, no problem.
I don't. It's just not my kind of game.
I'm just imagining a Deathclaw in armor now, and I was just like, so much no. Imagine a Deathclaw in power armor. Just nope. Like, because their hands are so big that they wouldn't use, like, little finger things. You just, like, modify the gauntlet of the power armor to where it uses its normal claws. Dead. Just very
Wasn't
dead.
it like
Nurse, did you send me a PDF file of Karma Sutra?
Right after you meet your kid, they're like, "Oh, you can fight the Death Claws now."
No, I did not send you a PDF version. where have you? Now I have to ask. Where did you get it at?
Some random numbers and letters at gmail.com. That is literally what the email is. Numbers and letters.
Zeros and one. Oh, I was gonna say
it
it's
is
0001.
numbers and letters.
Oh, I know. It's
No, it
making a
is
joke.
written out. Numbers and letters.
I know, but I'm making a joke to binary. Jesus, Cal.
Let's be okay.
Wow. You
Miss
did
Steam,
just make a binary joke.
we both, Miss Steam, you and I both know she likes it. Keep it coming.
Wait, she's my Wonder Woman. I literally bought her just to spank her on streams.
There you go. We know she likes it. I've seen the original comics. I know what she's into.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to produce that on video in the UK.
The rage is real with Orange.
Why? What's going on with
Hey,
Orange?
Hey, Orange. Orange. Orange.
Cybertronian.
That's
Breathe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Miss Steam should sue him because he's stealing Cybermen.
Haha. Why do I sound?
One thing I have to ask about no, because Doctor Who's British.
There's nothing good about Doctor Who.
Excuse me?
Well,
Doctor Who has some good things, but there are certain things that really annoy me. Like, why do
There was
specific
that one
villains
chick
have
that
like
looked alright
have
in
like
that
a
one
single word they
episode.
say way too many times? Like Daleks, it's exterminate.
Is no humanity.
Exterminate.
There is no intelligence.
90% of all Dalek dialogue. Exterminate, exterminate.
Yeah, the Doctor Who with David Tennant is good.
Yeah.
The Doctor Who's can go to shit. Go to fuck.
Yeah.
Peter Capaldi is amazing, so fuck off.
Peter Capaldi is a good actor, but the writing has gotten
Shoot it off my
very.
head.
See, the problem with the Peter Capaldi thing is not Peter Capaldi; it's that the writing has gotten very SJW.
Have you watched the spin-off though?
Which one?
The spin-off is called Class, and it's like out of high school or whatever.
See, I thought you were talking about Torchwood. I have seen Torchwood. I like Torchwood. I haven't.
No,
seen
the
other
new
one.
spin-off that just came out. Peter Capaldi shows up in the first episode, and then at the end he's like, "Oh, you're fine. You can manage by yourselves. This portal to the entire universe and time will stay open though." So now all these creatures come through and whatever, and they have to fight them and stuff.
Isn't that the plot to Primeval?
I don't fucking know. Last time I saw Primeval, they were like,
No, like they had these monsters that came out
Well,
of
Portal to alternate universes is hardly a new thing. I mean, it wasn't even original when Pacific Rim did it.
Yeah, just because it's new or not original doesn't mean it's not good, though.
True.
Yeah, it makes
Got a
sense.
message on
You
Skype.
know, it was inspired off anime.
Yeah, but I hate how Doctor Who constantly goes, "Oh, we need a black person on here," even if they
Well,
suck.
yeah,
ass.
Doctor Who has gotten very like SJW-y.
Hasn't BBC as a total gone that way, though? I mean, aren't they firing white people for
Yeah.
being white?
Yep. Is Top Gear still a thing?
Like when
No.
They're making
Top
guys,
Gear,
Lil
those
Miss
guys ended up
Anonymous
making
in the
their.
chat. Stop talking about cancer.
No,
Stop
no,
talking
would you
we
rather
have a
us
new
talk about
subject.
about her and
penises?
her cancer.
What about cancer now?
Exactly.
Apparently, we have to talk about
By the way,
penises
guys,
now.
Orange has lung cancer. If you'd all like to donate to him.
God damn, no, don't you fucking dare. I will knife you in the throat, Schmeckle. I
You have to
will
find
skin
him
you,
first.
wear you like a coat.
Well,
I'd
instead of
pay
skinning him
money for a
alive,
girl
and
with skin
I will.
coat.
I'm
for
sorry,
those of us who don't want to skin Schmeckle alive, why don't you tell them about your Teespring?
let me go down this very brief road. God damn it! If you donate to me, I will actively use it to kill myself. So don't do it. There's no Patreon. There's no fucking PayPal. There's no GoFundMe. Don't fucking make one.
No, what's gonna end up
Orange,
happening is
working
you're
on it
gonna
right
check
now.
your mail tomorrow. You're gonna check your mail tomorrow, Orange, and you're gonna find a check for $50.
And mail it back.
Yeah,
Return to sender.
Magnificent Bastard comes by these streams sometimes, so you're
Do you
probably
actually have?
getting some money.
You actually have?
Yeah.
Is that part of it true?
What?
Is the cancer part of it true though?
What?
Is the cancer part's true though?
It's a joke on the roboting.
Oh, I was gonna say. I was like, you actually do have cancer? That's kind of a downer.
You seriously
Not a joke,
sound
it's a
like you're
thing.
gonna choke someone. Honestly, I'm afraid of you right now.
That's
What?
normal.
Who's afraid of what?
I'm afraid of Orange right now. It sounds like he's gonna kill someone
You
with
know
his
what it-
bare hands.
Well, I was gone for like 30, like maybe a couple of minutes because my mother needed something. What did he,
We were
what did
just
he
talking about his lung cancer and the charity drive that we're gonna run for him.
And the fact he's gonna execute us all by snapping our necks with his bare hands.
Fun.
Isn't
I
it
mean,
always?
That's my favorite way to kill a guy.
I'm from the year 1860, so I'm pretty safe. I'm already dead.
Oh,
Except for the plague.
And I'm
you know.
just a figment of your imagination.
out of curiosity, Orange, I don't think you've ever answered this.
Am I not roboting anymore? Am I actually?
You are still roboting. I think you would have to get out and get
Don't-
back in.
Just don't ask me anything. Like it's fucking dead until I stop lagging. There's nothing I can do.
Okay, that's fine.
This stream brought to you by 10 gigs. 10 gigs. Go fuck yourself.
Wrath of Controversy does not understand how to use Tenga eggs.
I don't want to know.
Well, I'll be sure to educate you guys when I finally get around to doing that review. When I finally get time to do it.
The demonstration
You open the egg and
video.
there's a cyber skin. You open the egg and there's like cyber skin.
I don't
inside.
want to know. I don't want to know.
You just
open it and
fuck
you
it.
fuck it.
Jesus, you just fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the demonstration video gonna be on Pornhub?
No.
You open it, you stick your dick in the hole with some lube, and there you go.
Well, okay, sorry, I should correct myself. I could do it maybe. Keep an eye out for my channel. Look me up under Hugh Mungus.
What the hell is?
By the way,
what the hell is a Pornhub?
by the way,
don't-
Orange.
It's a porn website.
Yeah, I go on Hentai Haven.
Of course you do.
Everyone act shocked.
But seriously, Orange, it's not necessarily a charity or feeling bad for you if your friends want to help you. You know, just saying.
What's weird is that website has actually gotten more news oriented recently. I mean, it still does porn, obviously, but it puts up mostly current events themed shit.
Wait, which site are we talking about again?
Yes.
Pornhub.
Pornhub. Oh, right. Yeah, because I remember people were uploading
Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft videos and other kinds. Well, because that gets pulled down off of YouTube, but I don't know.
So
And
Pornhub don't
Overwatch
give
was
a
like
fuck.
Overwatch was like the most searched thing when when it just came out, and Pokemon Go was the same thing.
How does anyone? You know what? I don't want to know.
What?
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
I think Overwatch is only popular because of loads of diverse characters, basically.
I think it's more
Well-
the controversy is sparked because of Tracer's ass.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Which is
Probably.
even weirder because they did an even worse
There's a fat
thing.
chick and a muscly chick.
Yeah, there's a Tumblrite
Miss Steam.
and a female bodybuilder
Miss
in there
Steam.
too.
Miss Steam and I would get along so well.
Yes.
Dear. We need to go make babies together.
You need
Yeah.
to start
When I
making
get my
some videos
PS4 and my
together.
PS, I will game the shit because my ex-girlfriend sold it when we broke up, and I'm like so pissed about it, and I need to get that back. Fucking, you won't see me again ever again.
How does talking to y'all make me want to turn on Doom multiplayer and just glory kill the hell out of everything?
I figured you would have been doing that anyways.
Well, I want to talk, and apparently if I play a game and talk, hitting the keys mutes me.
Yeah. What
And I
if
don't
you were to
care.
get a game that you could have a hook a controller to? Would that still?
I'm too cheap to buy a Steam controller.
Oh, don't they
It's
just
like
sell
I've-
non-Steam controllers?
I have one, but it's an old Gametronic thing from like 2004.
I would say there is software if you have a PS4. There's a software called DS4 where you can connect a PS4 controller to a PC and it works really well with Steam.
Schmeckel, read the chat.
The only thing I've got at the moment
Read the chat.
and I am
Trust black chick.
No.
Let me in,
Oh, the
etc.
side- the-
Oh, I
the
can't
side
get in.
chat. The side chat in the. Hang on.
Oh, side chat.
Out of the group of the live stream. I figured he was paying attention to that
wow,
shit.
That's a lot of shit.
No, he's
Go
upset about
towards the
whole,
bottom.
fundraising thing.
Like at 413. That's the one you should start with, if anything.
Okay.
There's one pool toy.
Okay, who keeps sending me these PDF files? This is the third time just today.
Don't open them. Just block the person that's sending it. That's probably a spam account.
It's different people. I think it's one asshole making multiple different accounts.
Okay.
Well, I've
Do
got
not donate any money to Orange. Allow Orange to let himself die in peace. Instead, donate your money to some cancer charity instead. I said
No,
instead
I'm
too
hoping
many
to die
times
of
there.
cancer.
I don't know any cancer charities. You can look them up yourselves. But just
Your-
allow
your
Orange
mother-
to
Donate to
die as
diabetes
he would like.
research.
Or you can
Go fuck
also donate,
yourself.
guys. You can also donate to JT Viper's BSMC Ride for Change, which is male suicide and mental health awareness, is what he's raising money for.
Alternatively, you
I'm
can
pretty
also
sure this joke
donate
just
to the
went
Schmeckle
serious.
Fund for Schmeckle's Drugs, which is aimed towards allowing me to get high without having to pay for it myself.
Aren't
Or the
some narcotics
Chairview
legal in the
Patreon
country?
because Chairview Patreon because I'm crippled. So
Hang on, I haven't put the glasses on.
that
Wait,
means-
you're not using it to buy birdseed? It's all a lie.
Yes. Bird is
No, I
not
managed
the
to feed
word.
myself, but-
My whole life
I
is a
know, right?
lie.
Let's all donate to the Make Chairview Walk Again Fund.
mech suit. Yep.
How would you
That's
like to
worth
be
it.
Iron Man?
No, they
Chairview?
have those now. They have like a wheelchair that stands up, but you have to have really good balance to use it.
I need to get like.
I also
some-
know a guy who's building cybernetic
But it's their-
legs.
That's cool.
Cool.
But again, if your balance is shit and you're trying to use any form of fake legs or whatever, that's what makes it difficult.
Of course, the design is actually by the Air Force. You know, kind of like Star Fox sort of shtick.
Well, the one they have right now that climbs stairs and stuff, Toyota is making it, and it's like 20 grand. So you know.
Dear God.
It climbs stairs though. It's really cool. So.
Isn't it
And
like a
there's Orange.
design?
Whoa, that's what orange looks like. Jesus fucking Christ.
fucking
I
hot
present
mile.
this to everyone else.
There's a guy who built a tank. He built a tank and he could just pull his wheelchair into it.
Holy fucking Christ. This sociopath is better looking than anybody else in this chat, except maybe the blonde in the fucking Steam whatever outfit.
Her name is Miss Steam, dumb fuck.
Well, yeah,
Actually,
I
I'm-
remembered that. Then I forgot. Steampunk, that's it.
I'm actually
Everybody
great.
looks better than
Whatever.
me.
How many
we've
people
all
have you
seen you in
killed?
your train deck.
He's got dead eyes. Look at those eyes. Entirely dead. Emotionless.
No, actually, those are pissed off, angry eyes. But
See?
yeah.
And he's holding a hatchet.
Here's Johnny.
Look at Tom with it.
Oh, babe, that's no. No.
Oh
love
god.
Are you playing
Give
with
him
your
no time to
knives?
find another weapon.
Firearms. If I could get a camera, you will probably see me taking apart and putting together a Glock.
He uses that one for knife play though. So
Oh,
Whatever
God.
gets you off.
If only I lived with happy sleeping.
Actually, he's not into that, but okay.
Well, that last one was like a boning knife or something. I think.
Hey, Orange, are you into
Jesus fucking
butt
Christ.
stuff, or are you a pussy like
Klingon?
That's a good sword there.
What the Klingon? Now we're all slightly intimidated, and I'm mostly turned on.
I like the handle on that thing though.
I was gonna say, I don't know why everyone else is intimidated. I'm just like, yeah, I don't really feel like turning on my camera, so I'm not going to show you my swords.
I don't know if I say intimidated so much as envious. I want that.
But Orange, what happened to your hair? Or what is currently happening to your hair?
And that one looks like it's properly sharpened too. Usually the designer ones like that. Aren't.
November happened. Wake me up when September's over.
Fucking end yourself.
Shut up, Billy Joe Wright.
By the way, I forgot to wake up Green Day.
Oh, I'm sure you
Alright.
did. I'm sure.
No one misses them.
Nobody.
I can picture him shaping with one of these big gigantic swords. you
Is
know?
he just?
Wait,
is he
you're
just
not
normally
supposed
an
to?
angry psycho or?
Wait a minute, I thought they were just giant razors.
Dude, if you're gonna rub it against your face, please slip. We could use the ratings.
These are dicks.
True.
Man, why does that make me want steak? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get steak.
I'm just kind of looking at him holding blades. I'm just like, damn, he looks like he's gonna kill me, motherfucker.
Yeah, I shouldn't be presenting him. I should do something more like this.
That's definitely way bigger than the ones the Ninja Turtles carry.
I'm just gonna smack Wonder Woman. 'Cause
Now, you go ahead and pull out your swords. Oh, just gonna... Wow,
sword.
that got erotic really quick.
Not a freaking sigh. That is a goddamn flamberge. You show your fucking respect.
I got a sword.
Now that I've seen Orange, I'm a lot less terrified of him.
Right? I think it was scary when I didn't know what he looked like. Now I just know who to look out for whenever I'm in public, ever.
Exactly. Now
God,
you
not
know,
the chest hair.
Don't go near this guy, and you're probably safe.
That is some sexy chest hair. Jesus.
Well, apparently Miss Steam just splooshed.
What about these?
Nice.
You have a little dartboard you like to practice on?
Are you trying it for the Assassin's
No, but I
Creed?
can practice on your ass.
No.
He's gonna be in the next Assassin's Creed movie.
Dude, the next
No.
Assassin's Creed movie is gonna be a documentary about his life.
I am aware my hair's fucked up. There's nothing I can do about it.
Mine's worse. That's why I shaved my head.
Yeah, I like having hair.
I don't like having hair enough that I want to sport the denial do.
The denial. What's the denial do?
The denial do is when you have a full head of hair on the sides and the top is a sad joke. Mine is significantly worse than Orange's is. Like pretty much from about the front about third of my scalp is like basically about the same consistency and density of a high school kid trying to grow a maxi stash. So I just shave all of my head rather than have the denial do. Because the denial do, especially if you're like, in your 20s, just looks idiotic.
Oh yeah, you're still in your fucking 20s. I keep thinking you're older than that.
Every time you start a sentence with "I think," I just resist the urge to facepalm.
I wonder why it was so dark. I realised that 2 of my light bulbs are just black.
Just out.
Smooth, Steam. Smooth.
Yeah.
What am I looking at? I leave for 5 minutes to go cook a pizza, and you guys are doing this shit.
Yeah, you missed all the fun. Orange and Steam over there declared their love for each other. Both of them said that it was awesome.
Things we do not say, Schmeckle, and me getting in trouble is one of them.
This is live. She can always listen in if she needs to double check. So. The internet never forgets.
See,
but at some point, I still get yelled at. And
we're just trying to get Mass to watch the stream again so we have more views. That's really all it is.
I don't tolerate getting yelled at. Don't tolerate yet. You didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
Good boy, Orange.
Yeah, say you've been doing nothing.
As soon as you mention him being in love with another girl, she comes on with the face cam,
Why does everyone here look like someone I went to high
Become a
school with?
competition? Is that what you're saying, Chair?
Because secretly, Hal, you went to high school with all of us, except for Orange. He was your substitute teacher that tried to kick your ass.
Yeah,
the only reason he didn't succeed in kicking your ass is because there were like
tried to rape
7
you
people
after
that got in your way.
Do you realize last time someone or a teacher tried to kick my ass, I ended up breaking his ribs, right?
Thank you for that,
Bullshit, you robot fuck.
Well,
I
I've
am
got
a
these
sick,
two.
sadistic
I've got these two.
bastard. Why did I hear that as I got these boobs?
Oh, is that-
God. Here we go. I'm muting for this.
What? You go fat to that. I'm glad.
Well, what I know is that
No, that is not why.
and someone's wearing those boots,
I'm
fucking
sure.
run. Otherwise, you're gonna get breaking bones everywhere.
Okay. Here's the thing, and Steam, I mean this in no offense to you in any way. All right.
These boots were made for walking.
I fucking hate hooker boots. Passion. I despise them. It doesn't matter how gothic, bootsy, fucking goddamn Lolita bullshit I have ever seen. I will always despise hooker boots because they are the stupidest fucking shit I have ever seen in my life.
I call those work boots myself.
Hooker boots go up to the knees, though.
No, that's racist, Orange. A black person probably wore those at some point.
I would rather have a fucking 5-hour dinner with Angry MGTOW than ever see a woman in those boots again.
Okay, so who's worse? Angry MGTOW or Angry Napoleon? A guy who calls everyone a feminist or a guy who says right wings or everyone in evil.
Angry Napoleon is a troll. He's a wonderfully fucking stupid troll, but he is just a troll. Pay him no creed. Nothing he says is serious. He's a fucking moron.
He's in like
But
half the
Angry
Discord
Midday,
channels I'm in.
just idiot. Take Angry Napoleon, throw him into a situation where he is face to face in front of you, and he won't say anything fucking stupid because he knows you can just bitch slap the stupid out of him. Put Angry MGTOW in that situation, and he's gonna say every stupid thing right to your face because he's too dumb to realize he's being dumb.
Or realize that he's wrong. Yeah.
Well, being stupid's a lot like being dead. It's a lot worse for everyone around you.
True.
Like, everyone else notices it and hates it, and you're just sitting there.
Yep.
How long have we been going?
I haven't been watching the stream. I can't see the stream, so I have no fucking
Just
clue.
about 3 hours. I was just about to bring it to a close.
That's what I was about to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it is about wrap up 30.
Might be time to let it go.
So,
All right, so
everyone should chill, eh?
yeah, let's start with Chairview. Shout out your fucking channel.
Okay, youtube.com/chairview, and I'm trying to find people to join us on the 19th to talk about free speech and Professor Peterson. So if you want to join us, just let me know, and you're welcome to come on.
All right, Hal.
Kill yourselves. Kill me. Don't look up my channel. It's shit. Go away.
He's a perfectly decent person, whether he wants to say it or not. Just go to his fucking channel, listen to him bitch about things like you listen to the rest of us for.
All right, Orange.
Orange, fuck off.
That about sums it up.
Okay, Orange's girlfriend. I mean, Mask.
Fired. My name is Masqued Society. I have a YouTube channel, which I would love for you guys to subscribe to if you
You stream every hour.
judge me for that. You're so mean. Just kidding. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, if you are interested, feel free to join us tonight as well. We're gonna do a stream. Oh,
As Ashlyn shows up.
To the next
All right,
person.
Ashley, you
Jesus
showed up
Christ.
just in time to show yourself. Say something about your channel.
Oh God, I'm not even on my right one for that. But I'm literally just going to be making videos talking about some of my experiences with SJWs and Black Lives Matter because they're crawling everywhere.
Yeah,
and I'm tired of dealing with it.
An art student.
As a person of color in the liberal arts program, I deal with that crap every day.
Your camera's sideways, Wrath.
yeah,
Moving on.
we might.
Wait, are we exposing ourselves? Because
no,
I don't mind showing my face. That's
done. Your turn.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait. Themselves? Well, here you go.
my room's a mess. So.
Oh my gosh, Ashlyn.
Oh.
Okay, fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, this one in the hat, that's Miss Steam. She does videos. That's Semaj. She's an artist.
Hey.
We're trying to move on to
this.
Semaj.
You've got Wrath of Controversy. Look it up. He's a wonderful guy in rings. Moving on. Jesus.
Christ.
Wasted 3 hours
All right,
of my
Lester
life in
Simeon,
him.
your
Let's
turn.
go.
God.
You inbred. All right.
By the way, Ashlyn. Oh, God. Go on. Go on, Smudge.
All right, then. Do not follow me. Do not look up the name Semaj. Do not type in SEMAJZ on your search engine, in social media, on YouTube. And do not hit the subscribe and like button, even though I may actually enjoy it.
Do it.
Especially if you want some
And
awesome art.
Knuckles, my co-host.
Knuckles?
Well, just like Orange said, I'm the Wrath of Controversy. I make videos. I also make really inane comments on Twitter. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe to me, follow me, make me feel uncomfortable about how many people are stalking me on the Twitter. I'll enjoy it.
I forgot to say my YouTube channel name. I should probably say that.
You probably should. You probably should.
So it's That Oppressed Black Chick. I couldn't come up with anything else. I couldn't come up with anything else, so you're just gonna have to do it.
It's actually a pretty good name. That guy T and some black guy.
I got a new subscriber on YouTube.
Applause for that, Ashley. You get a round of freaking applause for
Thank
that.
you.
Well done. Well done.
Well done. I have to take care of something, so I got to go. It's been real. It's been good, but it sure ain't been real good.
Later, Raph.
Get out of here.
Good. No, I actually.
All right, cunts. And earlier we had Run and Guns, and I think someone else that left. I'm Schmeckle. This is the Cunt Stream, and it's fucking over.
It was
So fuck
hypnogenic
off.
monk.
Everybody just dab.